has the Warlord trait Natural Leader. That's the Chapter Master.
What's up, chat?
He has Smite, Fortune, and Guide.
How's it going? T5S2 Pod 10 Finals playing against Bealton Eldar. Pretty interesting.
Retain an extra Strands dice. Smite, Executioner, and Doom. Karandras hits things, does mortals. 10 Fire Dragons. Exarch has the Fire Pike for 18 inches and D6 plus 4. And then he has Burning Heat, so while the Exarch is still alive and they target units within 9, they auto-wound.
Very nice.
10-man Dire Avengers with Shredding Fire, that's just rend procs on 5s to wound instead of 6s. 5-man Rangers with a Wire Weave Net. 2 5-man Rangers with no Wire Weave Net. A 5-man Warp Spider with Web of Deceit. That's the once per game. Instead of doing a normal battle focus, they can go into Deep Strike and then return on the next turn. A 10-man Warp Spiders with Surprise Assault. That's when the turn they come in from reserves, they get +1 shot on their Death Spinners.
Oh, sick.
So they'd be D6 plus 1. 5-man Scorpions.
Does the Exarch have 2 or just 1?
He has 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so the Avengers, it's free, so all of the Exarchs have 2.
Yes.
The 10-man Spider has 2 plus the Power Blades for 10 points. The 5-man does not, so he just has a single gun.
He just has the
no
regular
Power
gun.
Blade.
Cool.
Yeah. 5-man Scorpions, Crushing Blows, and Biting Blade. 5-man Dire Avengers, double Catapult and Obsec. 5-man Banshees, Mirror Swords, and Piercing Strikes. That's the damage too.
Yep.
2 Warlock Conclaves. They're, the same, but spells. One of them has Quicken Restrain and Empower Enervate, and the other one has Protect Jinx and Enhanced Strain. So Enhanced Strain is +1 to hit, -1 to hit for combat. Empower Enervate is +1 to wound, -1 to wound for combat.
Cool.
Warlock Skyrunner. He also has Empower Enervate and Sunstorm. That's the 20-inch bike with Obsec.
Yes.
And then I did the characters, so yeah, that's it.
Sick. Which is the Chapter Master? This guy?
The blue one.
Oh, blue one. Okay.
It's called BL10 Natural Leader.
Yep. Sweet. Okay. Seems good. Are you familiar with the weird demony boys at all?
Yeah. So okay. 18 flamers who shoot things ridiculously.
Shoot things.
10 blues, no Obsec, can't do actions.
That's correct.
20 demonettes, regular troops, 3 Nurglings. Can't forward deploy on this mission.
Yeah.
They're not Obsec, right?
Correct.
Well?
Yeah. Yeah, they have basically the same restriction as the blues. They also don't feel compulsory slots, so they.
Right. They're like extra orders.
They're just for recover the relics, honestly.
Changecaster.
He's just a little casty guy.
Yeah. So what are his spells? He's probably got +1 to wound.
Infernal Flames is the +1 to wound. Yeah. Boon of Change is like I roll on a chart and I get a statistical bonus based on what I roll. And if I roll, I believe a 9+, then he gets to pick which one it is.
And he casts 1, denies 1. So
he casts 2, deny 1.
Oh, okay. It says cast 1, deny 1 on.
Yeah, the tooltips are all old codex.
All right. And then Bloodthirster. He's got the 8-phase wound cap thing. What's the robe? Oh, the
Impossible
robe do now?
So it's once per phase, I can turn a failed saving throw to 0 damage, and it's at my discretion. So I don't have to use it. Yeah, it's not the first one, and it's every phase. So if you shoot and then charge me, I get 2, basically.
Bellicor. Is he the?
Yeah, so he's the warlord, but he doesn't have his warlord trait because it sucks. Okay. So he's just chilling. Yeah. It's like I give them rerolls in melee sometimes. Like, okay.
Which do the Bloodthirster? So Bellicor ignores invols. Does the Bloodthirster with his strikes or whatever the big one is?
He does not. No, only Scarbrand does. Yeah, the regular Bloodthirster doesn't. He does have Argath Lord of Blades, so he ignores attack modifiers, so you can't like lightning fast him. And all of his weapons are +1 damage, so he can small swing for 16 3 damage attacks if he does his sweep.
All right, and he's what? Just saves quickly. He's 4 up, 4 up.
Yeah,
or?
he's T8, 4 up with 20 wounds. The Bellicor is T7, 4 up, but he's -1 to hit, -1 to wound. You can't reroll hits, and then he's -1 damage against ranged attacks.
Right. And the change is.
He's T7.
And 4 up, 4 up.
He's a 3 up, 5 up.
3 up, 5 up.
Yeah,
okay.
he's tougher to shoot at, but he's easier to kill in melee.
And then the Flamers are 3 up, 6 up.
Yep.
The Horrors are
4 up, 6 up.
4 up, 6 up. The Demonettes are
4 up, 5 up.
4 up, 5 up. Okay.
Yep. And then the Nurglings are -1 to hit all the time and 5 up, 6 up.
Okay.
And then the Changecaster's 3, 6. He's the same as the Flamers, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. The other fun stuff. So the Flamers are move 12, shoot 12, and they can advance because they're assault weapons. Bellicor has Shrouded Step, so he can pick up a unit and teleport it. It's a Gate of Infinity. It's almost exactly just a Gate of Infinity. And then probably get forewarned, and I'll be sad. Let's see. The Lord of Change also has Infernal Flames, and he has Bolt of Change, so I roll 9 dice. I deal mortal on a 5+, and then if I kill anyone, or for each person I kill, I do another mortal up to 6. Right. And that's targeted also. I can pick somebody for that. It's not closest. And then Gaze of Fate, which lets me retain Warp Storm points from turn to turn.
Yep.
And that's what's going on over here.
Warp Storms are what? +1 attack on Khorne, which is Bellicor and the Bloodthirster.
Yeah, they can get +1 attack. The one I use most of the time is +1 to cast for all the Siege casters, which is everybody. So they just get +1 to cast for 3. There's -1 to be hit outside 12 inches for 3. I can ignore movement modifiers for 2. And I can heal everyone in the army for 5. Those are like the important ones. There's also like Nurgle and... What's that?
It heals 1 damage?
It heals D3.
Oh, D3.
And if they're 1 wound infantry, they regenerate D3 guys.
Okay.
And it's a morale phase when that happens. Yeah. I also have there's some damage ones like Khorne and Nurgle can for 2 shoot mortal wounds in a big aura, but it's kind of shitty. It only works on a 6 and it's just D3. It's like whatever. Okay. But if I have 2, maybe I'll use it. Cool. Should we roll some friggin' attacker defender going over here?
Yep.
I got 5.
Me too.
Ooh, a tie. See how it is?
6.
4.
Guess you can deploy first.
Yeah, because it doesn't
anywhere.
really matter. Yeah. Cool.
Is it reserves first or secondaries first? I can't remember.
Should be secondaries first. Are the warlocks characters? They're not, right?
The single one is.
Oh, okay. They get character if they're small. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. My kingdom for a cranial feasting. Not today, though. We're not playing Tyranids today. I have to dig into my faction secondaries real quick here. So I think we do definitely that one. Oh, abandoned sanctuaries. You sultry mistress with your really terrible secondary picks.
Yes.
I was like, I would love to banner right now, but also that'd be really bad. Maybe I just do anyway. I might just do it anyway.
Almost did. I don't think it's like that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you end up like yin-yanging usually, and so you get like one or two in the middle. I mean, I guess I could like pop on turn 1. I guess I'll do it. It feels bad, but it is what it is. And then for my last trick, I'm never gonna kill your guys, so I'm not even sure that that's worth considering. There's a demon one that scores every time anyone runs away. That's like really good. But not in this matchup. You have a bunch of 5 model units that are just gonna blow up. So I will take... I should just take like bring it down, right? That's probably the play.
No. I don't think so.
You're like, I don't mean to give you advice, but that is not the call. What do you own prisoners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right,
Not terrible.
That's bad.
No, it's more than that, I think.
Oh, is it?
Because the Exarchs have 3 wounds, so this is...
Yeah, I just like sort of baked that into the warlocks essentially.
So it's 9, 18, and 7 is 25.
So it like might be 8 instead.
Yeah, 32.
I think you kill me too easily to take grind. Maybe we just take assassination and feel bad about myself.
Yeah, it's like 8. It's 9 because of the bonus.
Okay.
I think it's 8 points.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take assassination, and then you're gonna run away, and I'm gonna like be like, come back here, and you're gonna be like, no, haha, and then you're gonna cackle at me, and I'm gonna like table flip. All right, I think we'll lock that in. You bring it down. That gets you 12, I guess, if you kill the big guys.
Yeah, and enemy I mean, again, just bad picks.
Yeah, for sure.
Behind enemy lines, and then Wrath of Cain.
And Wrath of Cain is it's score 2 if you kill somebody in each phase with a aspect.
So it's 1 for killing somebody and shooting with an aspect, and 1 for killing someone in combat with an aspect unit. And if I do both in the same turn, I get +2.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's either 1, 0, or 4.
Yeah, that seems fine. That's like the Bealtown one, right? You're just like, we're all aspect warriors anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, but then it sucks into a bunch of armies anyway because you just like can't. You know, they take 10-man Indomitor kill teams or something.
Oh, sure. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah. All right. I will begin deploying my units. Oh, reserves and stuff. I will reserve. What do I even want to reserve? I think I'm actually...
Put the spiders.
Okay, standing up on the table. I think I will reserve a flamer unit. That is what I will do. I will reserve a flamer unit. And we'll keep the rest on the table this game. All right. And then I'll start deploying. So I will turn...
Spiders for 1 CP.
Cool. I'll turn my clock on over here, and we'll just start dropping.
Yeah, what's the clock numbers again to move?
7 and 9 pass back and forth, I believe. Let's actually.
Okay, so 9 pass.
Yeah, we'll put these guys like just in the back over here. I don't really care about them. You can turn 1 deep strike, right? Because you have the Web of Deceit, theoretically.
So that leaves into Deep Strike on
oh, you're right. Yeah.
You're thinking of the old one?
I think, yeah, certainly the 8th edition one.
Yeah.
When that guy was just like, oh, scramble every table quarter. Look at me go. I'm like, stop it. Stop it, Warp Spider. What are you doing? All right, we'll just put these blue horrors in the back here because I don't care about
the army
them.
couldn't do anything else, so it wasn't, exactly. It's like, yeah, I did get 12, but I also died by turn 3.
That's true.
And didn't
it had to pay for the sins of like Tail 8th edition, where Mech Eldar was just like fucking annihilating everyone. Every event finals was just like Ad Mech parking lot versus Eldar parking lot. It was super boring. How's it going, chat? Oh, let's do a prediction. Man, chat's quiet today.
Literally all of your shooting ignores ballistic skill, right?
Um,
and the Bloodthirster has Flamer.
That is correct.
All right.
Yes, I literally have never had to roll a hit roll. Not always the case. Sometimes you have staffs of sorcery and they actually shoot a gun, but
That's true.
not today. Couldn't find the points. All right, predictions up, chat.
Let me just see. Teleporting, I guess I'll just... Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll touch
You
them.
don't want to get randomly flamered. Makes sense to me. Cool. My go?
The unit without the wire. Yep.
Sweet. The... just put... Nurglings down, I think. And I think they're just gonna go in this corner. I don't know if I'm already -2 to hit, so I don't really care about having being -2 to hit. And so they're just gonna hang out over here. And if you want to shoot them, go for it, dude. Be my guest.
They rolled a bad mission.
Exclamation point lists in chat. We'll get you the list, chat. LISTS. Although I think the singular version also works.
All right. Also trying to not get flamed from this side.
Rude. What did flamers ever do to you to deserve this kind of treatment?
Actually, nothing yet, but I can do basic math. And the math is pretty clear.
Yeah. Like, wow. Like one flamer kills the whole squad. Amazing. I did
Even
have
without the +3.
Yeah.
They would be good, and then it's just D6 +3, and you're like, oh wow, that's like extra good.
Yeah. It's probably supposed to be D3 +3, and they were just like D6. Oops. Like,
Also
yeah,
AP2.
Also AP2. Yeah. I killed a Technomancer last game with a single flamer. He was just like 6 shots, 9 hits, take 6. He's like, I failed like 2, I die. I'm like, all right, cool. This game's easy. I like it. I will place this one bellious boy over here, and I think that he's just gonna stand in the front, kind of like this, but he's gonna try to hide a little bit with his big wings. All right, that should be okay. He'll just hang out over there. Oh, that should be me. So there's Bellicor. And I'm back to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't have many like speed modifiers, so he's just moved 12. But he does. I can give him +1 to charge for warp storm points. All the Slanesh stuff.
Cool. Thank you. We'll do Rangers over here.
So I'm gonna say kind of randomly, not very fast. It just has teleporting.
Not shootable from flamers is the idea.
I understand.
That looks good. Okay.
Cool.
Right across the front. Okay.
Alrighty. I will put down. I'm just gonna put the. Put down some demonettes. Just gonna hang out in this corner, I think. Cool, nice you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, chat. So I put a command in there, chat. But the game I've been doing some work for, Breach Storm, just got the new rules. A new rules edition just got posted today. So if you want to exclamation point Breach Storm, go check it out. It's very cool, and I love it very much. So I would appreciate it if you did. I also posted it in the Discord and the non-Mystic Video Gaming. Although I might do, yeah, I might do a stream of it at some point, just to do like a little demo or whatever. Is that my go?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I got it.
Cool. I will place down the... Guess you could charge me with striking scorpions on turn 1, which I should be concerned about. I'll put the Bloodthirster down, and I think he's just going to go back here. So he probably will still be in line of sight, but at least your guns don't shoot endless distance.
Also,
go there.
Probably not striking scorpions, but the banshees maybe. Because there's no forward to play, so the scorpions...
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, the banshees could do it, right? If they like...
Yeah.
Could they? Yeah, they move 7, so they could go 13 and then like, or 14, and then they could just like,
yeah, they move 8.
like
so
like Tana charge roll.
20 plus DC.
I guess if you roll advance and charge on your fate dice, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, then they go 20 plus.
Then
D6.
they go, yeah. Just gotta roll a 4+.
Back here, because they're fast.
These are paltry predictions, chat. This is a finals game, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned. I will place the changey boy. Yeah, we don't have to hold this objective in this one. Mostly saying for my own edification. That's Tide of Conviction that we have to do that.
Also, you can just do it from inside the wall anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the changey boy is just gonna hang out over here, I think. Back to you. I wonder, chat, if I should have taken Psychic Interrogation instead of this Banner's pick. I'm so worried about it, especially after last game, where like I denied like every interrogation all game, and it was like kind of brutal. Or the game previously, not a game against Devin. The game against Tyranids. I should not be denying Psychic Interrogation against Tyranids. I was lucky. I was unreasonably lucky. Although my opponent did make every saving throw imaginable, so I don't feel that bad. Cool. So I will place this Changecaster, I guess. He's just gonna hang out with his friend Be'lakor. Just chill right here. Back to you. What is he standing on? What's this weird collider?
By the way, which of your psychic powers need line of sight? Is it all of them for the...
It is, I believe, only... it's the Bolts of Change and the +1 to wound require line of sight. I don't believe that Be'lakor's does. I definitely just opened my codex and then closed it again, so now I have to go find it. But I'll just verify that for you real quick.
Cool. From here...
Noctic Discipline. Yeah, so he has a Fight Last, which requires visibility, but Shrouded Step does not. So it's the Fight Last, the Bolt, and the Infernal Flames do.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the Infernal Flames. I guess it's just like a lever they pull to make it less good. So you have to require last night, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. It turns out Lords of Change can see like half the board anyway because they're so fucking big. My go. I will place this Demonate unit right here. They're gonna demonetely go right over there. Cool, nice you. Poly Principle, I'm not playing enough Harpies? I don't know. Is a Demonette a Harpy? Kind of, right?
Okay.
Do you have Ghost Walk anywhere?
No.
Interesting. I will place these flamers behind this building, I think. That's probably fine. Yeah, they'll just hang out over here. Okay. to you.
Alright. Fire Avengers. Find their friends.
Oh, prediction's almost out, chat. 700 in favor of Demons. I actually think that my opponent has a really good list in this matchup. I actually like kind of don't like my chances, because he's all like high volume, low AP stuff. There's like 15 warp spiders, dude. So he's like really good at killing flamers and the greater demons.
Okay.
So I'm a little worried. Cool. I just have this flamer unit. I'm just gonna stand, I think, over here probably. Do that, do that, do that, and do that. Cool. That's you. Also, there's 10 fire dragons. What is this unit even? And you can give them like full rerolls, like auto hits. Like if the greater demons come play, one of them just dies. These guys are like, fuck you. They automatically wound chat. Like Bellicor might survive because their hit rolls might suck. But they're like show start range. You can't -2 to hit them. So they, I guess it doesn't matter. They just hit on 4s, no rerolls. But you can give them exploding 6s. They basically hit back on 3s and they automatically win everything. Wild. This unit be wildin'. I think the only, like, the saving grace is that this mission is pretty aggressive. So I think my opponent has to come fight me. But he has more stuff to take objectives than I do, so I think it's problematic. Yeah, we might just, like, this might be just, like, sort of like a random hard counter. I actually hadn't really reviewed his list too much beforehand. But, it's not great. He's playing basically 80 points down because of this webway gate, though. We did discuss the webway gate beforehand, chat. He didn't know that the, Strands of Fate would break if we took a webway, so we basically said it wasn't going to deploy and we wouldn't care about it. Just so it's not like a non-game. I know, but because that question's going to come up eventually. I think there's something in the event FAQ about it, right? Definitely one about it with Sadis.
What's that? Cool. And I have nothing else. So we can roll for turn.
Let's do it.
5.
Hiya. 2. I think that's you.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck and stuff. Give it a handshake. There you go.
So I'm blue.
Do you have any start a battle round stuff? I guess you could
Strands is
Phantasm.
I can Phantasm. But you don't have a redeploy, right?
I have no redeploys. It's just my warp storm.
Yeah, I don't need to Phantasm. So I guess it's my Strands.
Just roll. Hey, a 4. That's exciting.
Sorry, it's 7 because I have Weeping Stones. Alright. I have an advance, I have a charge.
It's interesting rolling 8 dice and looking for... I think I'm very used to bell curve dice rolls, not necessarily like success-based dice rolls. And so 4 feels like it should be the most common number to roll, but in fact, it's only the median. So I feel like I always roll either 3 or 5, and I never roll 4. So 4 is actually kind of interesting.
4.
Be kind of okay if these Banshees wanted to just rock me.
And I go 20 with the advance. And the charge. I got +1 from the terrain, so I need a 3. That seems not great.
I wish Daemons were tougher in melee. For 12 points a model, they do feel a little bit squishy. They're fine against shooting because of the 4+, but I feel like they should be 4+, or have a -1 to hit strat. I think that if I were to criticize Daemons a lot, that would be it. I don't like that. This like dedicated melee troop, once it gets touched in melee, just fucking vaporizes. Just like, come on. Don't you dare shoot my Nurgling swarms. The BM over here from this man.
I have advanced psychic charge, or advanced psychic wound and psychic.
Cool.
Okay. And what do? Nothing. I guess I'll put Chapter Master on the Banshees. And that's it. Oh, these guys
sounds good. And the 5-man over here is OPSEC, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, this game's gonna be tough, chat. Oh, look at all this MSU garbage. I hate it.
Donuts don't have advance and charge anymore.
No, they can just do the +1. So they move 10, they can get +1 to charge, then like maybe extended engagement.
Let's put into there. That's fine, we'll just move up. Take a bunch of 11s if you want.
This track rocks, chat. I usually just pull tracks from what I use in videos, but it's like kind of amazing. It's mostly so I don't get caught on YouTube. I don't get demonetized. Oh, which just speaking of which, chat, allow me to do some work while I'm thinking about stuff. My replay channel was monetized, but I think it's like kind of borked right now. Oh, just kidding, I fixed it. Cool. Yay! Good stuff. Can Bellicor forward deploy? He cannot. He can redeploy for 2 CP because he's a Tzeentch character. He can warp portal and redeploy anywhere on the table. But he can't forward deploy. To be clear, also, chat, we're playing Abandoned Sanctuaries, and nothing can forward deploy in this mission, which is why the Nurglings are in my deployment zone, and all my opponent's Rangers are in his deployment zone. This is actually a really bad mission for him.
Okay.
I think it's good. It looks like he's over the line. He shouldn't be. I did measure him out when I placed him, but maybe there's a problem. Oh, yeah, he is, actually. Hey, just realized that my Bellicor is too far forward. I'm going to push him back a little bit, if that's cool. It's a good call out, chat. I don't think it matters too much because I don't think he's going anywhere in turn 1, but better safe than sorry.
Sorry, this green parser will advance.
So the scary part about these... Oh, I guess I can't Overwatch the Howling Banshees. So trading the Flamers over there is just really bad. I would love to drop Flamers here and kill this unit, but I think that if the Banshees get into them, they just are dead.
All right. Makes the gap there. Rangers here. Blue guy. Hanging out. These guys outside of any denies. Looks good. Alright, we're staying back. We're staying back. Yeah, very exciting first turn so far. Psychic stuff. Okay. I will, start with the blue guy. He will fortune.
Cool.
Does go off. I think that's a deny. I'll put that on, the blue rangers.
Sure.
I guess I might as well roll guide. I can't perils. Failed. Okay, good. I don't have to make a decision. Then over here, protect, jinx, enhance strain. I guess. Yeah, we don't want to peril. So, oh, is he on a model?
And I don't know what he's on.
Cage. There's like this rib cage in the sand.
Yeah, it shouldn't have a collider though. I wonder if there's like a little tiny thing right here. I can't. Oh, maybe there's something.
Oh, sorry. Let's go.
Try that. Oh, weird. Let's look into that. I've never seen a collider on that thing before. It's wild.
He's not gonna cast. He's not gonna cast. So it's just the Farseer up front. I'll just doom. Which does go off on the 7.
This is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I might as well. I've lots of dice. Yeah. On an 8. Get out of here.
And all executioner.
Okay.
On a 12.
I can't deny that one.
On to the Demoness.
Sure.
Everybody's just 1 wound, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2d3
Yeah.
for 5. Alright, he's done. Then I'll quicken him with the green dudes. I'll use my psychic dice. Just don't peril.
Bye.
And then he'll advance. For 9. Like that. Do I have any random ranger shots? Nothing. Alright. Yeah. Very exciting stuff.
I just need morale.
No points. Yeah.
Fail. 4 remaining. There's 2 more. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, wait a second.
That sucks.
Pass to you. Pass turn to you.
Okay, that was a pretty good turn.
It was the best nothing turn I've ever had.
You killed. You did kill like 100 points worth of Demonets. Which is a little bit awkward. Yeah, so I have nothing command phase, so just gonna go touch the objective, and we'll put a banner down for all the good it's gonna do me. Go there and there. Maybe I should have pulled a different model. To the morale check. So we'll attempt this banner. Where did the Lord of Change need to go to get line of sight over here? Like 4 inches? I wonder if that's worth teleporting. Interesting. And it's warp spiders in reserve, yeah. The Nurglings are going to advance. 3. So you can go to the objective. And just do a little screen. I think we would prefer warp spiders not easily show up in here, although it might be tough. Might rock some Demonets out over there, actually. So we'll just do like this, I guess. Cool. These guys move 7, right?
Yeah. So.
Move 7. So they charge 19.
19.
If you boxcars it. Or if you 6 and then 6 again.
Yeah.
I will pay the iron price. I will pay 2 CP, I think. Yes. Oh, let's see if my Nexus of Fate trigger, sorry. Doot, doot. Nope, it doesn't. No CP for me. I think I'm going to pay 2 CP to put this Lord of Change over here. What can I see there? I want 18 on 3. And line of sight to, like, the whole unit, basically.
That's gonna be possible. Yep.
I wonder if that's, like, too dangerous. Maybe it's okay. We're far away from the Banshees. Kind of far away, right? 22. It's probably as good as it gets. So you have a Skyrunner who can deny up here. I'm going to put the Banshees in this building 20 inches away from these guys so they don't get turned into a fine mist by Manda Blasters. Just a regular mist is what we'd like to be. Thank you. Yeah, 20 away so that... Because you threat 19 plus extended engagement. Oh, I guess you actually can only charge within 19, right? Because you can't declare me if you're outside 12. Yeah, so I might as well just go a little bit farther forward. So I'll just be outside 19, basically. You can charge me with your Rangers if you want. That's fine. So I'll just be up here somewhere.
Tempting.
I'll consider it. Thank you.
I've done some pretty crazy shit. So.
Oh, actually, we did want to screen this corner. So I'll just pull some ladies out over here. They do move 10. Whee! So we'll just do like this. You're the unit champion, so we should be careful where you stand. Do something like this. Glorious. Okay. Bellecour will sneak back a little bit so that he doesn't get denied. Where's that? We might have to move the Bloodthirster first. Yeah, we'd actually have to move Bloodthirster first. So let me do that in a sec. The Change Caster is just going to stand over here and look pretty, I think. Because that's what he'd do. Yeah, he'll just chill over here and theoretically be outside deny range. Yeah, 25 away. You could, like, if you wanted a 6 a Banshee charge on my Chaincaster, I think that's fine. Please do. Put Flamers in this building. They'll do the action on the objective. Boop. These Flamers will do a move. You're so scary, Howling Banshees. I hate it. Have you ever considered trying to be less scary? Just be normal, please.
Regular Banshees.
Regular Banshees. So yeah, that charge is like automatic if you roll 2 6s. Man, Howling Banshees is really good in this matchup.
To be honest, there's not too many matchups they're not good in.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That is true.
The 5-man, I mean, it's the craft roll thing, right? The first one of each of your units is like shockingly good, and then after that, pretty quickly.
For sure. Yeah. All right, we'll call that. We'll just put them in the back for now. Actually, this might be the unit that I teleport, so I guess it actually doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just stand them back here, and then maybe I teleport them later. These blue horrors will advance, I guess. If you want to shoot them, be my guest. I would also like you to shoot them. Maybe they'll turn into brimstones and get extra value. That's too far. They only go 10 inches.
Many air quotes were around value there.
Yeah, quote unquote value. I guess we kind of want to make sure nobody shows up in here if these guys leave. So why don't we go laterally with these dudes? So I'll just put basically the guys in the front will just go this way instead. Yeah, just still do a little cloud. Okay. Bloodthirster. Man, Bloodthirster, you're so not useful in this game. What is just got all these auto hitting fire dragons over here? Just like, please, Bloodthirster, please come hang out in the middle and we'll just automatically do 8 damage. Please, sir. He will go. He'll just roll in advance. 3. So you can go 15. So you just like stand in here. These guys can't advance and shoot, but they only shoot 12, right? So they could go 25 and shoot. They shoot 25 inches basically.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna get killed yet this turn, but the next turn. All right. So if you want to throw your Howling Banshees into him, that's fine. That one I'm not that worried about. Let's go. The so then Bellicor will move. He'll just come over here, stay in 18 of those guys in outside deny range, be a little bit farther forward. And that will be my movement phase. We'll do Psychic. I have 4 points. I'll just spend 3 for +1 to cast. I'm down to 1. I spent 3 already. What's my boon? I think that didn't move this change caster very well. Which was silly of me. Does the boon require line of sight? It does not. Alright, so the change caster will try to cast Boon of Change. Oh, actually, before we do that, we have to decide whether or not the Lord of Change casts again, and I think we will. We'll pay a CP for it. So he casts 4 times. Alright, Boon of Change. Does not go off. Oh, no, it does go off, but it's random, because I have +1. Random effect. 1. +2 move. Amazing. Nailed it. Just put up. With +2 move. Do I target first? Select one friendly and roll a d3. Yeah, so it would have been on these guys, so they'll just be +2 move, but I don't think it's going to matter. The Lord of Change will go. He will do a smite. Sure. Goes off on an 8. Should be out of deny, right? Yeah. So D3 to the Rangers. For 1. Take that. Got him. And then Bolt of Change. Fails? I'll CP that. Really good Psychic phase so far. It goes off just barely because we're +3 to cast right now. Yeah. So roll a bunch of dice. Take mortals on 5s.
Yep.
1. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So 1 and then 1 more because dude failed his first damage ignore.
Another one.
Kills 2. Alright, well, I'll take it.
At least I didn't make any Feel No Pains.
There you go. Cast Gaze. Goes off. So I'll keep that Warp Storm point for next turn. And then cast Infernal Flames. Goes off on them. Bellicor will cast Shrouded Step. Goes off. We'll just pill them. You can't forward over here, right? Because the Farseers are over there.
Yeah.
So I bet there's a place we can stand where we can shoot these guys, but not really get charged. Oh, that's not how measuring works. So if I go like right on the edge, I think you would be able to charge me like on a boxcars, and I don't think there's any way I can stop that.
Yeah.
But that's probably fine. Yeah, that's whatever.
It might even be 11 by the time you put the whole unit down, but yeah.
Okay, so we can measure some distances to this dude. I think basically what we want to end up doing is get 3 and 3. Oh yeah, that should be fine. They do measure a little funky, so. So we'll basically have like 3 at the spiders and 3 at the rangers. You have 1 saving throw in the bank. And they don't. Only the spiders have invulns, right?
Correct.
So we actually probably only need 2 on the rangers. So why don't we put this dude 1, 2, 3. That's a measurement. 4. Needs to be a little farther forward if he wants to shoot a spider. 4, and then these 2 will shoot the rangers.
Okay.
And then this charge looks like it would be, yeah, probably an 11 for sure. I think it's basically 11 anyway, because you would be within 12, so you only need a 1-inch engagement regardless. Unless you can go through this wall now. Doesn't look like you can. No. Cool. All right. That is going to be the psychic phase, because his other spells don't matter. His other spells he already cast. So what's he shooting? He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have a gun. So just these guys shooting here. We'll do 2 in the rangers and 4 into the spiders. So into the rangers. 6 plus 6 is 12. That's too many. There we go. +1 to wound right now, so it wounds on 2s. So 8 AP2. Because I cast the spell on them from the Lord of Change.
Oh, from him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they were still back there.
Yeah. Oh, so they're dead.
And then into the other guys. Ooh, that's a lot. Plus 12 is 28. On 2s. 22 AP2. On your 5 up, sir.
Use with my save because there's nothing else happening, even though it's.
Whoa, they tried so hard. Oh, so many 6s. Alright, I will take that. I'll get 2 for reality rebels. Because I have my 2 table quarters. We got banner here and a banner here with the flamer unit. And that is going to be the totality of my turn. I'll pass back to you.
I have morale on those 2 rangers.
Oh, yeah.
They're okay.
Heresy!
Alrighty.
Destroy it!
I'm so glad somebody used that soundboard, chat. Dr. Dude's in there. Thank you so much. I was racking my brain for cool soundboard things to put in. I thought that was a good one.
Well, let's do Misrans first.
That was, that's Man of Steel. This is General Zod. Heresy. It's a classic, chat.
Oh, boy.
You couldn't hear it? What?
2 charge.
It came through my headphones, okay? It should have come through.
Heresy! Destroy it!
It shows it's playing on my end. Yeah, I don't know what's up with you, dudes. All right, chat. Well, I hope that wasn't an overcommittal. I think it was fine. Getting rid of objective security is a big deal. It's a weird game. I think it's a bad matchup for me. My opponent's like really got my number in a lot of different ways. I rolled real poopy with this Lord of Change. He did a smite and a bolt of change. Did 3 mortal wounds. This ranger unit. 1 with the smite and 2 with the bolt. But at least he failed all his fortune rolls, so it's like whatever. But I spent a ton of CP to get him over there. And I'm really hurting. This is an old list, and my psychic power allocation is really bad. I didn't have it down when I made this list, so I'm spending CP to like cast again on the Lord of Change, and I don't really need to. But yeah, I think it should be pretty interesting. He's got Bieltan. It's a really cool Eldar list. It's just like MSU Aspect Warriors. So there's 5 Warp Spiders, a 10 of Warp Spiders with the +1 attack when they come out of Deep Strike. So I imagine they're going to come in and just clean this Flamer unit, basically. Because it's 11d6 plus 11. So, yeah, that's pretty good shooting. And then Yeah, just like Howling Banshees. There's a 10 of Fire Dragons with the auto wound thing. They're supposed to come through a Webway Gate, but it's Abandoned Sanctuary, so the Webway Gate's gonna fucking my opponent. So we cleaned. If you just tuned in, my opponent went first, killed almost an entire Demonette squad with an Executioner.
I'm in danger.
That one was a request, by the way. I think it was it Jen Ruckus who requested that one? I think so.
Okay. Let's do this. We'll advance the Banshee with the dice.
Did he roll advance and charge? He did. Oh, shit. God damn it. This is what I needed not to happen. I was like 23 inches away from the Banshees. I was like, as long as he doesn't roll advance and charge, we're probably fine. A lot of change might just turn into fine mist here.
Okay.
I think it was worth it to try to clear the Ranger unit, but unfortunate that
then the
I rolled so bad.
Purple Dire Avengers.
So my opponent went first, killed almost an entire Demonette squad with an Executioner. Killed 5, and then I failed the leadership, and 3 more ran away, which is not great. I teleported the Lord of Change over to the side here to try to kill this Ranger squad, so it couldn't drop this banner. Only killed 3, which was very sad. And then Shrouded stepped the Flamers over to the side and killed a Ranger unit and a Warp Spider unit, which I thought was pretty good. So that was probably pretty strong. I need this Lord of Change to survive this Howling Banshee unit, though. But I have a sneaking suspicion it won't. My opponent just trades really well into this matchup.
Or the guy with Doom. It's like the green guy. Yes. He goes well. Like here.
I also messed up my... Yeah, I think I could have saved a CP by moving my Changecaster better. I messed him up and I didn't put him in line of sight of the unit. He was going to Infernal Flames. So I'm not playing super well right now, unfortunately.
Then the blue guy will...
So basically we just need this Howling Banshee squad to roll a 1 on its charge. Then I'll feel happy. Make them CP reroll an 8-inch charge, which would be okay.
Fire Dragons will advance. 3.
I don't like these Fire Dragons. I'm pretty sure they just kill Bellicor if they get the bead.
This guy's back.
They do auto wound within 9, so you can probably play the threat range game a little bit to stop them from like totally fucking me, but it's not the best.
And then over on this side, what are we gonna do? Really charge them. So we'll work some Rangers out this way.
Two wins with Demons, but still never played the army. Yeah. Last night was my first loss actually ever with Demons. I was on a 10-game win streak, and the faction's like really good. But it's good in a way that's solvable, I think, which is good, which is like interesting. Yeah, they'll just like move through basically. Yeah, I gotcha.
Scorpions would go first.
I gotcha. My opponent with 2 charge rolls here is like fucking me really hard. I needed him not to get that. So I think he might be able to try to get the Flamers now. Although we said it so he needed a 5+, so he might just go for the Nurglings, which is fine with me. If he wants to do that, it's
Where's
fine.
the closest deny? It's Bellicor.
Maybe the change casters right here. So I have like one deny out to here, yeah, and then Bellicor goes out to there. Yeah, you're good.
Advance this way. I think I actually send the spiders that are doing dumb things like this.
Does Jinx reduce? Oh no, it does not reduce demon saves because they can't be modified.
9. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't bubble him. Okay.
Yeah,
Let
they're
me
not
see
scripted, unfortunately.
How many? I want to see how many spiders can shoot the chicken if I choose to do that.
Sure.
instead.
So like, yeah, that's the edge of where they can stand, and then 12 is.
So like one line on them. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I mean you could be 9 inches away. Yeah, yeah, you could be
Yeah,
there.
probably
So you could probably get all of them in, honestly.
That is pretty tempting. Just pick up a chicken. Let's see.
I actually much prefer this, and then I just like take 2 smites on these flamers, and then we call it a day.
All the.
And I think these flamers run this side of the table, and then we're kind of free and clear.
One guy.
All right,
Shoot there in
let's
an
do
emergency.
it. Let's go.
Can't shoot. That's fine. I think we'll do that. So then, over here we will actually go this way, and then move these guys first because they want to go 22. Is that? Can you check if this front bike is within 18 of those flamers?
No.
Not.
Yeah, they go 22, so they actually can't get within.
Yeah, they can get within.
Oh yeah,
they're
I guess
within
yeah,
40,
that's true.
They would have
They would have
the
to.
direct
The
line
problem is
goes
the yeah, is the wall.
Okay, so actually.
Yeah, 18 inches is basically inside the wall.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Good job, wall. I knew you would come in handy. Do I change my list at all after this pod? Yeah. I've already changed
Fall back
it.
and shoot, right?
I don't have fallback and shoot, but I can teleport them out of melee with Bellicor.
Right.
So, sort of. It just requires me to make a warp charge roll.
So then we'll actually go. We'll do what we're doing before. Keep the screen. So like this.
I love that this is the mission where the bonus is holding the middle and just no one goes there. That always happens in this fucking mission.
They're only
So
T4,
silly.
right?
Yeah, just T4.
flamers.
Yeah.
Like that. And then I'm actually going to advance the Rangers the other direction.
Goodbye, Rangers.
Be my backfield screen, so they'll advance 5, 12 here. So, I mean, they got plenty to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So they'll actually stand. Like that. Should be fine. I use the advance already on the Banshees. And
So just part of playing without a lore change after this chat. I think it's fine. Maybe I was too aggressive to try to clear the Rangers. I think it was okay.
This guy.
I do get to counter drop like over here, basically. I could even like chicanerously warp portal Bellicor over to the side,
We're good.
and then drop the flamers over there to kill these guys. But I don't think I will.
Are we good? That looks fine. Yeah. Okay. So. I don't want to character away.
So I've mostly changed the powers in my list, by the way, chat.
Wave.
The list I play in person as a Fates
Alright,
gamer
that
instead
looks
of the Changecaster and the Nurglings. But that's mostly just because I don't have Nurglings in person right now.
Psychic.
And I think that's kind of a lateral change. Like the Fates gamer is way better than the Changecaster, but getting fucked on Recover the Relic kind of sucks. So it is what it is.
So let's...
So you low unit count army, so having extra units is a big deal.
Let's go off.
What are we casting, sir?
Quicken from the green guys
Cool.
onto the dire vendors.
Sweet.
And they will advance.
Hey.
Because the Banshees have to leave.
And that, yeah, assuming those guys don't randomly die during your turn, they'll break my banner, right? Because they're upsec, yeah, regardless of whether these ladies survive.
Yeah. Alright. Something like that looks good. Then I can restrain something. Go +1, 2, or -1. No, there. Then we'll go over here. I guess I will empower my scorpions from the. This is the character casting this.
Cool.
8. He might even be in deny.
Yeah. I might as well roll the deny, because he has 1 cast, right? Because he's a warlock?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, I fail.
Alright. Power.
So that's +1 to wound, yeah?
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit. Cool.
Or +1 to wound, you're right. Powers, yeah. Powers the wound one.
Fluxmaster?
Okay,
No, get out of here. Fluxmaster can't take a retinue. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares
So
about
then
that
over
guy?
here, can't jinx you. I can protect me.
If you're not
Flamers have
taking
a lot of melee attacks or no?
they do, yeah. Actually, they're 3 attacks base, and then the leaders form.
Sure.
They
So
only hit on 4s, but they have a lot of attacks to strength 5.
I'll protect them.
Sure.
Goes off. That's from the red guys, so that's gonna go into the scorpions here.
Sure.
Okay. Then we are going to smite.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for D3.
Yep. Ow.
For 1.
How dare you?
Okay, that's that side of the board. Then we'll go over here. Needs to guide and doom. I already chapter mastered these guys, so we just have to guide those spiders. And what is more important? Guide or doom?
Loving contorted epitome? I haven't looked too much at the epitome. I don't remember what it does now.
Yeah. We'll roll the guide. Does go off. It's gonna go into those spiders.
Cool. That's from the blue lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, and then we will doom, and I will use the strand. Oopsie. Oh no, this is the other person. She doesn't have doom. She has fortune, so she will roll fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Which fails, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Not great, but that's okay. Then we will go here, and we're gonna doom. Oh, sorry, I meant to use the strand here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you just you use it. Just roll the other die again. That's fine. So boxcars. So I'll just 4 + 2, I think. That's reroll
Yeah.
wounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just pay a CP.
Mm-hmm.
Survive. Looks like a 3. No, you're good. That's unlucky. I mean, it's a coin
And
flip, actually.
then I will.
Well, I guess it's unlucky that he boxcars that. He's boxcars twice on this guy, by the way. Just so we're on the same page. He's boxcars twice and doesn't take barrels.
Target monster,
You know?
hero monster. All executioner, I suppose. Cast.
Sure.
8.
I'm trying to stop you. Deny it on 10.
That is it, I think. Yep. So, shooting. Well, I have 3 Banshee pistols into those demonettes.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even 1 into... Yeah, and 1 into the chicken. 2 into the chicken. Oh, actually, they can all just see the demonettes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm like 3. Aren't there 4 in the unit?
I didn't see the little... Actually,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to shoot the spiders first. Everything
Sure.
into the
Yep.
chicken.
You got it.
And I'll spend 1 for Wrath of the Shrines.
Yep. Oh, can we move these guys a little bit? They're at coherency right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Like that.
Cool.
So it is 11d6 plus 11. Yeah. So 11d6
Hey.
for 37. That's 11, 36, 37, and then the 11 more.
Yep.
Yeah, for 48. Okay. 3s. 4 rerolls.
I'm glad they explode on 6s, not 5s. Just 17 5s, no big deal.
And then
T7, so it should be 5s.
7 5s.
Yeah.
You should have seen this into the crisis unit. In my last, hit a crisis unit with drones. Took 69 at -2.
Hey, 69. Yeah, so I'll just blank the first one of these because you don't have any other big guns into me. Everything's 1 damage, right?
It's gonna be benchy pistols if it's
Yeah.
anything extra.
So one of these go banked, and then we'll just roll the 3s. So 9 go through, 1 gets blanked, so we'll take 8.
Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna have to fight you. So I want to shoot these demonettes then. So the banshees will shoot the demonettes.
Yep, makes sense to me. Love the Slanesh powers. Yeah, I'd like to fit a Torment Bringer or a
What's your
Transweaver.
toughness?
Just 3.
3, so 3s.
Do they have 5 attacks or 4?
But it's 5 pistols.
Okay. Does that extra have a pistol?
Oh, does she give up her pistol?
Yeah, I think she does. To take the second sword.
Yes. Okay, I'll just take a window.
Alright, there we go. Take 1. I will kill the... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if I'm on the objective because you have more models, so I'll just keep the Aeloris alive. So she doesn't run away. These Banshees absolutely do 10, do 12. So
Wow, that really did that bad.
I guess so.
One guy couldn't shoot and had to shoot in there. Okay, whatever. I'm a complete idiot. I did that totally wrong. Well, let's see here. That is all of the shooting.
These guys shoot?
These guys got quickened. Oh yeah, they're at the captain's thing.
Yeah.
Well, catapults.
We set them up for it, so...
Freeze, and even the scorpions.
Hey.
4.
Ooh. On
But
3s, take 1. Ouch.
Okay, gotta remember that I have a hit roll. That guy's not touching the cover.
Correct.
So just chill.
Yeah. I think you have the guy on the end if you want to take the shot. I don't know if you care that much, though. It's
Alright.
unlikely these Nurglings survive a Striking Scorpion unit. Nah.
Does not work. Yeah. I mean, if they do, I guess they just, lose, I guess. I really forgot.
GG. Nurglings, too strong.
Okay, well... That's all my shooting. Charges, we'll do, I think this one I can't fail, so I'll do that with this charge dice.
Yep, it's automatic for sure.
And 8, so go... This guy will go first.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my
Charge,
sword.
and then the XR will go that way.
I'm glad the new soundboard bits are getting some play, chat. Should I turn them up? Are they a little quiet?
That's the best we can do. Alright, and then the Banshees will go, into Board of Change. We'll use the other strand. Not 2d6, 1d6.
There it is. Come on in. Sorry, Lord of Change.
Just 8.
You're super dead. If only we'd... I think...
Sure no one's close.
This would have been fine if we'd 4+ the
Yeah,
Doom,
so we
right?
can actually
I think that would have been okay.
pile in and fight instead of
If he hadn't boxcars did and gone through the 4+, I think we would have been
I
okay.
plan on doing this. I don't think I want to stand.
Especially after I only took 12 from this whole unit. I was expecting to take more.
Just leave him.
Or I only took 8, so I was on 12. And if these ladies have to roll 4+,
They're
then
gonna
I think I
stand
actually
there.
survive.
I should put a gun.
But I think
These
the
guys are
Exarch will
chapters.
kill me.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one. I rolled my shots. Okay. Man,
It's all part of his... Yeah, he's just... he's going to go home. You know?
That
He's like,
is gonna
I'm
be
tired.
you cannot interrupt, so it doesn't matter. Is that right?
It's
None of
correct.
these things fight first.
Yeah.
we'll just start here.
Yeah, also you've made me fight last anyway, so. I guess I could interrupt with the Darkling Swarms, but like,
We only have 1 CP, right?
Right. Yeah. Just if I had the CP for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm.
This one is more interesting.
For sure. All right. Come at me.
All right. So let's do the little girls first. That sounded weird.
Phrasing.
12 of them. And I'm spending for Wrath here again.
Yep.
So this is 3s re-rolling. Chapter Master.
This is the 1 damage attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
And then these are on
And then
4s.
this one,
Or yeah, strength 4, right?
Yeah. Strength 5, and then strength 4, and then
plus
1
1
wound. 10.
Take just big 5s.
Yep.
Make 2, so I'm down to 4.
Big. And then 10 from the Exarch. On these.
That just explodes, right?
One explosion. Yeah. And 4s. And Doom.
Hey. Alright, well, there's the universe. So we'll slow it in case it matters. So 1 goes through. We'll just robe that one.
Yep.
Saves. Goes through. So I'm down to 2.
Correct.
And then I just have to make 2 5-ups. Is that worth my CP? No, because I'd have to roll 2 5s in a row. Yeah, he'll just go down. That's too bad. If I 4+ your Doom, I think it's arrived there.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
At least I forgot to shoot this guy with the 1 guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Saves a bunch of points.
Yeah.
3 points this game could be big, where no one can score any points.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Then we'll go with the Scorpion.
Oh, and you got a primary this turn, right?
Oh, yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
true.
that
Right,
should be
4.
more. Yep. It's important to keep track of those.
I guess they consolidate.
Hello.
No, we don't want to go any closer to that bloodthirster than we absolutely have to.
Are you sure?
I think, they're probably dead anyway, but... Okay. So then we'll go here. So, fighting. And this guy is going that way. So he needs to be 3 inches away. Like that. And then does that put me in 4 here? Does not. Needed 1 more inch on the charge. Okay, so then he'll just fight because I
Sure.
can't tag you.
-1 to hit me.
And they have what? They have +1 to wound.
Yep.
Alright, so the Exarch first, 7 attacks on 4s with exploding 6s. And they auto wound. So 6 at -2 for 2.
So we lose everyone there. Everyone's dead. Goodbye.
Then what do I want to do? I mean, I'll still go this way, and I'm not gonna just die on and sure. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So end of my turn. I brought it down. I got 1 for Wrath of Cain because I'm a dummy. No behind enemy lines. You.
Cool. No morale. This is gonna expire in the psychic phase. Oh, I needed Warp Storm again. Sorry. I have 6 this turn because this retains.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that. What a change getting killed was unfortunate. What can I do about that? Not too much, unfortunately. So they're guided. They've got so these guys are 2+ save right now, right? Around cover.
Yeah, 2+ cover.
Okay. Cool. So what I will do... That charge be on these guys would be pretty long. I could go here, then maybe pull like a 7 if we do chicanery. Which isn't amazing. So I think Bellicor just has to come play. I wonder if I even drop the flamers this turn. Maybe I do.
I forgot to pass you the block.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if this Bloodthirster comes to play, he just gets vaporized by fire dragons, which isn't great. Don't love that. Don't love getting 8 capped immediately by fire dragons. So I think these demonettes are gonna shuffle up, and they're gonna try to put a banner on that objective. I'll just take this one back. Give me that banner. They'll come hang out like this, I guess. With big friendly Bellicor. That's too far. Let's see. The flamers over here are going to just shuffle over and start blowing these guys up, I guess. They'll roll in advance, right? Do we want to charge with them? Probably not. But I'm not going to shoot that guy because these guys block him. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we might as well just move. Or just fly around like a weird bouncy thing. Yeah, so let's stay on the edge of the table over here. Not too close to anybody in particular. We'll just do this kind of thing and come hang out with the warlocks. The banshees were 12 there. If I wanted to shoot them, the flamers would have to advance like a million billion inches. So I wonder if this unit just hangs out for a bit. Big enough advance could shoot the Dire Avengers, which would be cool. So let's roll their advance before we go too far forward. 3, that's not big enough. Because I only I needed 1 more inch to shoot them. Unfortunate. I wish I had Strands of Fate dice. That'd be nice. So I think they are literally just going to run into this building. Yeah. How ironic would be if fire dragons got killed by flamers. I think that's like not supposed to happen, right? They should be like fire retardant or whatever on their suits.
Like you have in fantasy you get like a flame weapon that blocks regen, but then since I'm made of fire, I'm unaffected by flame weapons.
Yeah,
I think
there
there
you
was
go.
like Hydras or something that had that rule.
Now back in the day, it was like Avatar of Cain. I think couldn't be hurt by meltaguns because it was a fire weapon. Flamers and meltaguns couldn't hurt it. That was
salamanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a dark time in 40k when those rules were around. They were so stupid. All right.
There's been a lot of those.
Yeah. The blue horrors will roll in advance. See what they want to do. 2. They don't want to go to the middle, that's for sure. So I think they're just going to come stand in the front here.
Okay.
Here we are. What does this Bloodthirster do? So can't charge there. We could push for like this 7 or 8 over here. Is that actually a 7? What is the... If I go here... Yeah, we could 2-inch engage there, basically. So I don't have to go around this wall, and then that would be... Okay. TTS. What are you doing to me?
19.
That would be
So, yeah.
a 7, yeah. Only if I can clear this wall. Can I do that? 7, yeah. I could. Is that worth it, though? I don't think you can kill me. Just kind of make my life miserable. A 7-inch charge. Feels bad, man. I will... I'm like, so my last game I failed 6 consecutive 8-inch charges. I'm like,
So
now I'm like
being haunted by
thinking
it.
about like a 7. I'm like, god damn, dude, the 7 is like feels like the same. It is a reroll, and I get to kill some Dire Avengers and then touch this Farseer, so he has a tough time smiting me. Seems good. Can Candyman kill me? Is he good at killing Bloodthirsters?
Pretty good.
He is a 2 damage attack. Oh, but he does mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 mortal wounds in addition on unmodified 6s. So you could... Yeah. You have to get... He'd have to do 8. Which might happen. I guess it depends. It basically depends on whether or not you doom me. Is this the doom guy? This is doom guy, though. So if he's stuck in melee with me, then he can't shoot me unless he falls back, and then he can't doom me if he falls back. So if... and then I don't know if Candyman kills me in melee.
Rendress does not benefit from Doom.
It's only craft roll keyword.
It's craft roll characters and core.
So he's just like pushing for the thing. I don't know. I don't think that we do this push right now with this Bloodthirster. I think we hang out for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna make the judgment call that that's the way to go. The Allurus is gonna run back here. And then be sad that the blue horse didn't advance farther. And then the Bloodthirster is going to go. I'm gonna proxy this flamer unit first. So these flamers are gonna jump not 12 inches away from you, so they can shoot you with several guns.
Sure.
Hello there.
Hello.
And then I think this Bloodthirster just sort of chillaxes for a turn. He'll just hang out in here for now, I think. Does mean he could get smited, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So he's just gonna chill back here. Okay. I think that's movement. The change caster, I guess we'll shuffle around and stand over here. Guess we want to put +1 to cast, +1 to wound on those guys. All right, let's do some freaking like psychic powers. I have 1,000,000,000 warp storm points, so I'll spend for +1 to cast. Because there's nothing really else that I want to do. This dude is out of deny range, so he'll just do Infernal Flames over here. Goes off on 11, and then a Boon of Change, I guess. Fails. Okay. The Bellacore will do a Smite.
Yep.
On an 11, Super Smite. Oh, that's pretty good. You can try him.
Or actually, he has a second cast, right?
Yeah, he has one more.
Do I have? I got that one. Oh no, I have these guys here. Yeah, so I'll try and.
Pascal, don't like tree line of sight? Exclamation point breach, storm and chat, dude.
D6.
Yeah, let's do it. Here's this D6. 1. Amazing. Truly incredible. I can't see anybody else, so I could make them fight last, which does, I guess, whatever, I could perils. I won't try. Shooting phase. These flamers will just shoot these people.
Sure. Not very many, but still enough.
Yeah, if there's a time to roll low, it's this time. T's now. Doop. Yep. Do your thing. Goodbye. We've done it. Cool. Good job, flamers. These flamers are going to shoot these warlocks. Didn't give them
Sad
bloody
to see them go.
18. It's exactly the same roll. Look at me go. I'm very consistent. 2, 3, and 3s. There was a lot of 1s and 2s, actually. 23.
4s.
And we got them. Hey. All right. Good job, team. Bloodthirster can't flamethrower. These guys can't flamethrower, so we're just charging. He'll charge the striking scorpions. Ooh, 5 inches. So we'll go here. That's the only charge, so we'll fight you. What's my AP on my little attacks? 2. So we could give you 6 attacks that you save on 6s, or 12 attacks that you save on. But the 6 attacks also just kill the Exarch. So I think the big attacks are better. So here we go. Big attacks. Let's go. They all hit. Wounding on 2s. 1 fails. You could save on 6s. I will reroll that just because it's annoying if the Exarch survives. Yeah, they all went.
6s.
Alright, didn't matter. Goodbye. And then he'll just stand so that he is on the center of the objective to make taking it difficult. There's banners from these ladies, and that is going to be my turn. So I will get... You have 2 here, so I don't get Reality Rebels there, so I'll get 2 for it. 1, 2. I got 1 banner at the start, and then we're back to you.
Yeah, I got an 8. Oh, sorry, that's not how that works. 8 here.
Be interested to see if like anybody has any ideas of whether or not the defensive play with the Bloodthirster is better. I kind of want the Bloodthirster to get stuck in on the Warp Spiders. So like if the Warp Spiders come to fight the Flamers and the Bloodthirster trades, and then the Warp Spiders just leave, and then the Flamers just leave, excuse me. It's just gonna be kind of like the idea.
Shoot some Flamers. These lads.
Seems pretty wild.
Can you just measure 12 from your Flamer?
Yeah, from the front, guys.
Someone.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
so I
measure.
can shoot them all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the last guy. He needs to be a little bit closer, basically.
That. Looks like one guy can't shoot. That's
Yeah,
fine.
unless you advance, right? Then you don't.
But I want to
focus,
battle
but
focus.
yeah, so it'd be 1 guy off.
Let's do that.
All right.
Okay. Chapter Master and Strands. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yep. Strands. Bunch of psychic. Some advances. Is 13. 4. Close these guys again.
Oh man.
And these guys advance 12 and shoot 12, so they're
Exerman with the
24,
sub.
6.
Thank you, sir.
Back.
Totally missed you when you did it.
So that's all safe.
Oh, I have to roll a new Warp Storm.
Right.
Oh, I should have done the explosion from the fucking Lord of Change, or the Bloodthirster. I've been spec. I have 3. Because I had 3 left over. I spent a CP to get those extra Warp Storm points. I didn't even spend them. What a fool I was. What a fool. What a foolish fool.
We'll take. I don't need wounds really.
Alright. Well, I'm killing a lot of Eldar, and that feels pretty good. I'm losing a lot of demons. My Lord of Change doesn't usually die that quickly. But to be fair, it was just the Doom. If the Doom hadn't gone off, it would have been fine. Can't be too upset about that. I think if he killed the Rangers, it would have actually felt like not too bad about the trade, which seems weird, right? Because it's like a 60-point infantry unit, but the Flamers are so good at killing the rest of his army that killing like MSU OPSEC stuff is really important. If I could clear his screen out and he has to screen with something valuable back here, it's like super duper good for me. So I think that was fine. But we didn't get it, so it is what it is.
So an advance and 3 psychics.
3 psychics. Hot damn.
Right. So they move there, and then executioner, this lad. It's 24 from him. Is he within? Yeah, so there should be a spot over here where it can't be denied.
Was 6 inches is in front of my base, right?
Oh, right, yeah,
Yeah.
48.
Yeah, it's 24, not 22. Yeah.
So in that case, we probably don't need to move. Just do these lads. 18. So let's move the. Did your flamers come in from Deep Strike?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're these ones.
You still have teleport though.
I do.
So,
I do indeed.
So this guy's going this way.
Hello?
Just be within 18 here. And probably try and smite.
Oh, I should have gotten a 4 last turn, right? I had 1.
Yeah. Demonets. Alright, so that's that. then these guys move 7. They're staying there. There's no way to track them easily. Over here, I will, how far is this? There to the back. It's like a 7 on 2d6. This guy might have to go. It's like 7 or 8, depending where that guy is. It's probably 7. Shooting. Care about killing the blue orders. Not particularly. Care about killing these demons. Maybe. There's not a ton of shooting anymore.
Oh, chat.
This way. So I'll chapter master these dire vendors then.
That makes sense.
7.
So things get really awkward if we lose this Demonette unit.
Actually.
But if the Demonette unit on this objective survives, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Because then Bellicor gets to go do something this coming turn.
I did not see that. Oh,
And then the remainder of the Demonettes can hold the objective.
sorry, can you just hold 18 from that front, the closest demonette?
Absolutely. From this lady? Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll actually have to, because if he goes 7, Granders can get out of the way. Granders will walk back here around them, hold that, and then these guys go 7. Alright, so 2 guys wouldn't shoot.
Yeah.
And then I get to battle focus at -3. Or I can advance and not battle focus. I think I'll just advance.
Sure.
Shoot everyone.
Pew 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 pew.
So then we'll go.
Hopefully the demons survive.
Yes.
I might spend my 3 on -1 to hit here, actually.
Fight us.
Try to keep them going.
Do that. Everyone can shoot those demonettes. Looks good.
Agreed.
Alright. Rangers are just screen side. We also don't want to give these guys a good target, so we'll even stay back a little further. Hold it from there. If some guys have to end up shooting,
Yeah, look, you look good there.
fine.
Yep,
Yeah.
you look fine. Cool.
Alright, and then maybe they get behind enemy lines, maybe they don't. The bike will. These guys are chilling.
Behind enemy
I guess
lines.
one-
Oh,
one of
I haven't
these
played against those
demons.
behind enemy lines in ages. Wholly within my deployment zone. Man. Behind enemy lines should just be... It's
There.
only 2 victory points. It should just be like a worse relentless assault, right? It should be within.
Like that.
It's so hard to score as it
That
is.
should be good. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the best we can do. The fire dragons will move to here. More than enough. All in advance. Something like that. Sure. This guy with guides there.
Man, this fire dragon is so scary. I'm so terrified of it.
Alright.
It's like 10 shots, exploding 6s, full rerolls to hit,
Quickening.
automatic wound. Fuck me.
Restrained bellicle.
So you should just net you should just probably net 10 wounds
Not really. because
on
we
the
don't
on
want
the
to
save.
overload
So
them,
like
we can
Bellicor just
stand
fucking
bigger.
dies.
Okay. Psychic. The first thing I'm going to do is quicken with the psychic dice. How killy is this guy? Is he gonna
Super
pop my
not
roll up?
good. No, he's like 3 attacks and hits on 4s.
Can I still be closer to you and not in engagement? Or not in heroic? Probably not. So I'll just Because I think I want to smite him.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. Cool. So he's there.
Definitely forgot about that,
They
chat.
are
Oh, that's awkward.
going
That's
to
super bad for me.
raid.
His bike's objective secured, so he's going to steal that.
So they're done.
I should have put this model back here. I think. Oh, no, she couldn't have
Then
made it.
The
So I
Farseer
don't
over
know what I could
here
have done there.
will start with guide.
I don't know.
Yeah, I need to Doom, and I need these dudes just die even with that guide, to be honest. Maybe not with the 3-up. I'll guide on a psychic dice for 8. That's gonna go onto those warp spiders.
Sure.
Ready. Guide and chapter master here. Then he will fortune, I suppose. We don't really care about this one. Who are we gonna put it on? Boys in the middle, I suppose. Okay. Then we're going to Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll use Psychic Dice. 9.
Trying to 4+ him.
Hmm.
No, it's a 2 again. That's unfortunate.
Go those flamers.
Hope I don't just get killed
And
by
then he'll
failing every
Executioner.
4+
Roll
deny.
this.
At least he didn't box
So,
cars at this time. Yeah.
I think I just want to kill the Olorus. Get rid of
Yeah. It's just closest, right? You don't get to pick.
No, it's pick with an 18.
Oh, is it? Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
shit.
it's pick with an 18 and can't target characters. Because those flamers are all full. Yeah, I'll just kill the Olorus.
Sure.
Okay, he's done. He's done. They're done. It's just the smite, so we'll roll the smite into the character. Try and super him. Fail. Okay. Do I want to? I have a lot of CP. Like, maybe blow you up. That would be really good. It'd be very hard to do that, but it would be sweet if it happened. I don't think I need CP.
I would be
very
sad.
badly. I don't think I need CP very badly. Loading 6s. Just don't need my CP. I'll just try. Whatever.
Sure. Oh,
Fails again.
not like that. Feels slightly worse, though, so that's exciting.
True. He's getting better. by turn 18, he'll be fucking devastating. Alright, that's that. Then we're psychic. So we're going to just shoot these rangers into those flamers.
Yep, makes sense to me.
3s because I moved. And reroll hit for BL10, which I could have been doing this whole game. But I forgot. Because I usually play Ulthway. T4, right? So
Yeah. 3.
4 minus 1s. Or 3 minus 1s.
Kills the woody guy.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay.
Got him.
And then they'll battle focus. Try and roll bigger than 3.
Hey,
Another
hunch.
Oh, actually, I don't know if they can actually go that far forward.
Man, I'm so rooting for these flamers right now. If this flamer unit dies, I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't really think anything's going to
the second Doom.
Alright, that's them. Spiders into the flamers.
Mm-hmm.
I got an average 4. I get 44 shots. It's here. I'm just spraying down mostly unimportant stuff.
Top of your shooting, I'm gonna pay this to get -1 to hit from outside 12 inches. So it doesn't affect the warp spiders, but it will affect the dire adventures.
Okay. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to kill demonettes, and I can just probably pick them up. I think. I have Blade Storm. Yeah, I'll spend 1 for exploding 6s here with Wrath of the Shrines on the spiders,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll go into
Wait, which unit's guided?
both. This unit is guided. This unit has
Oh, Chapter Master. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Yep.
Do I try and chip some wounds off this guy is the question. Wounding on 5s. I don't have very many shots. think I just killed the flamers. So I'll just go into the flamers.
I hope you don't kill the flamers.
11d6. Minimum 3.
Oh my god.
45. So this is 3s. Re-rolling. What the? Okay. And then 3s. Re-rolling. 41.
Okay. Let's roll lights out. Oh, we rolled awful. One guy's alive.
It's not that bad. We're supposed to take 14, took 16.
Yeah. I mean, it was really like getting both guides off, I think, might actually just kill me. Or both dooms, sorry. I think if I denied one of those dooms, we're probably in this game. But I think that both of them is unfortunate.
They'll battle focus. Go 6. So they're not going to get behind enemy lines.
That's super unfortunate, champ.
So in that case, they'll go backwards.
Yeah. I needed that unit to survive.
And sideways. Let me just see where this goes.
I think we're just dead, right?
Understanding.
Because I don't know if I don't think I have enough attacks anymore. If like essentially, like the Bloodthirster can go over there.
Okay,
but I needed a flamer
then
unit to trade for these guys. And I needed a
Avengers
flamer unit
will
to shoot in the
go.
middle, and then something to kill the Skyrunner. And I don't think I have enough anymore.
33 shots and no reroll.
That sucks.
The Demonettes are T3, and so are the Blues. I don't
No.
want you to randomly strength forward. I'll just shoot the Demonettes.
Sure. So I just might as well hit.
And yeah, with -1 to hit, I'll spend 1 for Bladestorm to get exploding surface here. 33 of these. So this is 3s. Or 4, sorry.
Yeah.
Rerolling.
Ew.
And then those explode. And then 3s now. Alright, 16.
16 on my fort. Oh, good save.
Wow.
He's 5.
5. Okay. At least that went very well. Other shooting. Oh, I guess. Can he see you? I guess not. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for shooting. He got quickened, so he can't do a thing. Yep. Alright, we'll leave it there. I have no charges. Would you like to Roth? The other thing, I guess.
No, that's fine. I'll just chill.
So I get 1 for 2 for behind enemy lines.
Yep.
End of my turn, I'm holding the middle for 2.
Yep.
And bring it down. No wrath. No. Over to you.
Cool. So I get 4 and a banner. And we're off. Morale on that flamer. He lost 5. Yeah, he exactly runs. Yeah, it sucks. I might have done it. Let's see what we can do here. And morale for these ladies.
Right. -5.
TTS. Let me. No, they're good. All right. Win some, we lose some. I think we will go fight these guys this time. With the thirsty boy. This one thirsty boy right here. So they can advance 13. So 20. Their 22 is like the super scary point.
22 is just like.
I think we
things
might just
evaporate.
eat it though. So we can just hope for the best on Bellicor, basically. This is, so right now it's a 6-inch charge.
5, right?
What's up?
Because it 5. You're within 7.
Yeah, it is 5. Yeah, yeah. But some of them might die. And then that's Candyman. Yeah, I think we go for it. Let's just see what we do. These ladies will... Can we get back to this objective? We can if we... Nope, we can't. Literally, there's no way. Look exactly out. I wonder if I could have put a casualty that would have been within 10. The blue horrors will do a move.
Oh shit! Here they come.
Whoa, here they come. Watch out, boy, they'll blew you up. They'll just come hang out. And something like that. The change casters hanging out. The flamers will move. Yeah, so there isn't a way to get this lady on 10 inches over here, right? Exactly too far away. I could ban her in the middle, which is kind of cute. And Candyman just takes it down, but whatever. I think we just put these ladies in the back. The flamers can hold this objective this turn, so they'll advance.
Okay.
Cool. I don't think I actually needed to advance, to be fair. They're just going to come hang out and shoot guns at these gentlemen.
Sure.
Hello, gentlemen. These ladies are going to move. They'll come back over here in case this warlock gives us trouble. And then these flamers will move, and I think what we're gonna do is I'd like to shoot these Avengers a little bit. So put a couple guys in range of the Avengers. The Avengers. Put a couple guys back here. Yeah. Ten inches away there. Don't like the mortal wounding that may happen here. Not a huge fan of that prospect. So we'll do this. Okay. So probably shoot a couple over here, maybe one or two into the Dire Avengers, and maybe the guy over there. Let's do Psychic. I spent all my warp storm points for -1 on the Demonats, which was good. That worked out. Oh, this little guy. Does he want to go anywhere? He's actually... What is happening with this model? Jesus. He is going to chill, I think, here. So he smites over there, and you can see these guys. And you only have one deny on him. Yeah. Okay. Psychic phase. Let's go. Change caster. We'll do a smite. On an 8. What would you like to do, Mr. Warlock? Deny me. +1 to wound. Goes off on a 6. Just on these guys. Here you go. Alright. That's him done. Be'lakor will do a... It's not any good teleports we can do right now. So we'll do a fight last if I can see Candyman, which I can't. Yeah, I can't see anybody good at fighting. So I'll just do a smite. On an 11. Take that.
Deny with someone.
Almost. No. D6 to the Dire Avengers for 2. On your fortune, sir.
Let's see. They doesn't probably matter too much. Let's go here. Here is.
Cool. Yeah, he doesn't need to cast his other spell, so we'll just do shooting. The Flamers will shoot the... I guess 3 can shoot over here, so let's shoot the Dire Avengers. The... one guy will shoot over here. Yeah, one guy will shoot over there. We could shoot at the other Dire Avengers, but I don't really feel like mucking up Be'lakor's charge. Oh, I think it's fine, actually. Yeah. We'll just shoot at the Dire Avengers. It doesn't feel great, but
Sorry,
we'll
so
just...
3 into the little
3,
unit, and then
2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, into the little unit. That +9, so that should be 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. Undoes. Just many AP2. Goodbye. The 2 into the big unit. So 13. Maybe. You can't select my dice. There we go. TTS getting some lag today. 11. Oh my god.
And
5s again. There we go. Goes 5. I'll take it.
6. So I'm gonna take 3.
Oh, 6 total, yeah.
The XR. Just trying to make the charge for, I guess.
Yep. The one dude into the bike.
Yep.
5 plus 3 is 8. That's 8 already. On dudes. All those. Yay, we did it.
Guess I will try to keep them alive. Spores didn't advance, or they did?
They did not.
They did not. I probably don't want to shoot the Dire Avengers anyway. Yeah, I'll just let them die.
Cool. That is... we'll do a flamethrower here from the Bloodthirster. Flamethrower go! 3 on 3s. Just 1, AP1. Can we kill him auto with this flamethrower? I don't think I've ever killed something with it.
3 up.
No, we continue. Alright. Charging time. We'll do... We'll do Be'lakor into the Dire Avengers.
6.
Yep. There is a 6. Yeah, so we'll just basically have to be at an inch of this guy, essentially.
Yeah.
We have to go there. Cool. I will declare the blue horrors at them. Sure.
Okay.
8? No, I think we did it. We did. It's exciting. 8 inches. Okay. And then the Bloodthirster over here.
I'll flicker jump, I guess.
Oh yeah, they move, right?
They move 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that they had that, but that's okay.
6 this way. I think that's the well. What else I can do is just be right on the board edge, essentially.
Yeah, kind of running out of table space.
Yeah. So we'll just do that.
Okay.
I'll put the X arc at the front. These guys don't go up. Oh. That. Make sure I coherent this way.
Pull this guy here just so we get our reality rebels. Okay. So what does he roll? 9. All right. We'll just go like this, and then I'll spend the rest to basically just rotate out. Could make this. Could declare this.
Okay.
Thing. Yeah, I can't declare that. Maybe, I wonder if I could have. I don't think I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I forgot to make this shot. Do you mind if I shoot these guys?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. Foosh. 15 plus 15 is 30.
Yep.
Foosh.
Only 3s though, so there's a chance.
Yeah, and they save on 5.
And I have
right? 'Cause they're in
cover.
cover. Yeah, we got 'em.
5. No, look, they're
Yay.
dead 100 times.
We did it! All right. And then, yeah, so the question is whether or not these flamers are charging anything. They're thinking of charging that guy, but he died, so that was good. I don't really want to get too close to Candyman, so I think we'll just call it good. And then we'll attack.
Okay.
So you can interrupt.
Yep.
So I will go with Bellycore.
Okay.
He will go an inch away from this dude he's next to.
Well, that was 4 inches though, but yeah.
Oh, was it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, so he just wants to be here. All right, and then he will swing. I think so. They're a 3+A right now.
No,
And-
they're 4. They have a feel no pain.
Oh, they have the Feel No Pain. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the X-Arc's dead. So we could do little attacks, and then they could Feel No Pain through it because it's a 5 and a 5, or just do big attacks and they take 1,000 damage. So we'll just do big attacks. Deuce. Okay.
Yep.
Deuce again. 5. D3 plus 3 each, and it goes right through
Reroll
all the
successes.
saves. Yeah. Yay, we did it. So I will go engage the fire dragons, I think. Oop, can you remove that guy?
Oh.
We'll just go hang out over here. Hello, fire dragons. We'll make you spend a CP. Cool. The would you like to interrupt with your warp spiders?
No, I cannot think of a good reason to do that.
That's fair. I'll just do little attacks to the Bloodthirster on 2s. On 2s again. Roll on once. 11. AP 3. So just on your aspect save. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll leave 6.
Cool.
That's what 5 or 6.
Yeah, and then he'll just move 3, and we'll end up basing probably the 2 on the end, I think, is what ends up happening.
I mean, they'll just fall back at this point.
Yeah. Okay. The blue horrors will go. They're just going to pile and consolidate, and they're going to do so in such a way that they stay within 6 of the middle. So
It's not even wholly within, it's just within the 6.
No, for my secondary.
Oh.
I need a unit wholly within 6 of the middle to score my secondary. So I think we'll just do this. We'll put everybody on the objective for posterity, just so we it's harder to take away from me. All right, that was a pretty good turn, I think. At the end of the fight phase, the Bloodthirster kicks these guys.
Or I guess I fight you technically.
Oh yeah, you have to punch me.
Use
Yes.
both. So spiders get, I think they get 2 each. Yeah, 2 each. So the 6 basic guys. Or should I do the X-Arc first?
Yeah, I'm just T8 4 up. Just a big man.
Minus
Big
strength
happy
plus
guy.
1 doesn't matter. I think he gets an extra attack with power blades. Yeah, so this guy gets 5 attacks. So this is the Exarch. Be all 10 of those, I suppose. And 6s. A wound so far.
I'll take
1
one.
damage.
Ow. How
And
dare
then
you.
6 on the regular guys.
That's so rude.
3s and 6s. So, oh, and actually they're guided. Oh,
Take 2 more.
wow.
Ouch.
Okay.
Alright. The kick. On a 2+. Cool. Amazing. What time?
Fire dragons, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then those guys fight me. Yep.
Bellicor a few times. Let's just say 5. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
3.
2.
I
2
can't
damage can get definitely 5 for sure.
5. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
moving them to. Yeah.
Yeah, you could like finagle.
So I think
A
they
lot.
get 10 attacks then.
Yep.
So it's 4s because you're -1 to hit, right?
That's correct.
And no rerolls.
Yeah, and
then
then 6s.
6s. So look, I wouldn't.
Take 1. Good saves. Yeah, that is me. So I'll get 3
Morale
table.
spiders.
Oh yeah, morale.
Okay.
They're fine. So 3 table quarters for reality rebels plus the middle, so I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 2 for abandoned sanctuaries. So I get 3 because I kill the unit in the middle too.
Yep.
So I'll get 1 for that, and then I got assassination. I got my banner, so we are back to you, and you'll get 4.
Yep.
Cool. We're trying, chat.
So
I'm doing my best. I think Bellicor just gets killed right here, so that sucks, and I'm gonna have a tough time pushing through. But I think he's like running out of steam, so we'll slowly but surely get Flamers to do what they need to do.
okay. So they're gonna fall back.
This is a wild
That's
game.
fine. He's gonna fall back and shoot.
That move with the
We didn't
sun,
roll any of the ones we
with
wanted.
the warlock was really good.
Do I need
Was
advance?
a strong tempo play. I think this assassination pick might kill me. As much as banners is like a questionable choice, I think it might be okay. But the assassination
Kinda
pick might like kind of
saves
axe
over
me.
the
If
Bellicor
Bellicor dies here, I don't know how I get assassination.
I only get to reroll one of those. So, oh no, because he's not in combat. That's right. Sorry. For some reason, thought of the Bloodthirster having charged. Okay, so we still rolled no hits and no charges, so that's a fucking disaster.
Nice.
Let's see here. Wounds. We're gonna auto wound. We have a couple sniper rifles. We have Karandros. I guess we'll take 2 wounds. And we'll take 2 psychics. Call it a day. That was a disaster. And this is gone. And then Chapter Mastered Fire Dragons, obviously.
Alright, I'll do my storm. 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Damn. All right. Calm down, team.
Alrighty. So, let's see. So
What do I even
fall
do with
back
6?
Here, 10 inches. They have to go through the terrain.
It's really unfortunate that Bloodthirster didn't kill that unit too.
Yeah,
It was
they don't
unfortunate.
fly.
5 plus impulse, I'm pretty good.
Alright. So in that case, we'll even just stay in the corner.
Yeah, I think my
sneak
flamethrower
around
didn't
with flamer.
convert, and I onesed the
Okay,
mortal
and
wound
then
thing, which is unfortunate.
let's see, how big is Bellicor? He's not like super duper big. I think I probably have to walk. Oh, his sword's
Yeah, he's got a
there.
big pointy sword. Yeah, you could probably you could sneak around the corner and shoot him.
Yeah. So, this way.
Yeah, the line's probably like that.
Yeah. Something like that. It's models within 9. So where's 9? Here. So like that and like that. Like that. Looks good.
Just check this guy.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can. I'll move these bikes and then they'll move a little further.
Yeah, I think you're probably fine. Yeah, I think you're okay. They're good there.
These guys can go 22. What's over here? 5 flamers.
Don't worry about them.
Do at some point, but I think not yet. This turn, I think we have to just clear out all the shit in the middle. Go this way. 16. Probably want to be able to charge just in case. Lose, I guess. Yeah. And can I get a unit within 6 of the center without being in an inch? I think so.
Sure looks like
that.
it. Yeah.
Sure. Cool. So that's worth 2 points apparently. Oh no, that's holding the objective. So worth 2 points.
Yeah. It's like if you're in 6, I kill you, then you get I score it, right? Yeah. So it's actually like actively bad.
Yeah. I'll stay outside for now. This guy will walk onto the objective. 12, 13. All right. So he'll be closer to those flamers. These rangers, I suppose, will just walk 5.
Seems good.
Shoot that bloodthirster if they have to.
Rude.
Karandra 7 takes me to here. Okay. Make sure I kill those blues just in case. Something like that. On the spike. Alright. Cool. Guide.
This is gonna get close, chat.
And then this lad. Need another smite.
This turn clinches it. My last turn was pretty good. The one thing that didn't go great was the bloodthirster not killing the warp spiders.
6, 13. Probably don't want to risk losing both.
But it was pretty good. So this turn certainly determines the outcome. I think if like everything dies here, if I just like roll garbage saves and everything explodes,
so you can also see
then it gets sad.
Okay, do that. On whatever that line is. Looks good. Cool. So psychic phase.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to start with the. So we'll start with the guy in the back. So we need him to smite, and then what guy doesn't do anything? Fortune. Well, we'll start with smite. Figure out the rest. Super smite. 2 Bellicor.
Super smite into Bellicor. Alright, let me think here. This is from this guy?
Yeah.
So he has guide, which doesn't really matter, because he could guide like these guys, which is kind of cool.
No, they're not core. Warlocks.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah.
And guide the rangers, currently.
Guide the rangers. That's something, I guess.
Or the other Farseer.
And then this Farseer's Doom and Executioner. But Doom also is not that useful. So it's mostly the Executioners is like what we're worried about. I think I will just 4+ it. So I'll spend a CP to try to not get super smited right here. Survey says, is the 3rd time the charm? No, we rolled a 1 again. Fuck me, dude. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think he's just dead anyway. But.
I mean, maybe. It's pretty questionable. But I think he is now.
With no hits, I guess there's a chance.
Yeah, there's always a chance he could just like flub.
Okay, so that's
it's too bad.
I guess he'll fortune. Fuck, I don't know. Fails. Okay.
Fair enough.
He doesn't have psychic power. We'll go to these bikes. I guess they will smite. Looks like that's into the blues.
Mm-hmm. I have a deny from the change caster. We might as well use.
Sure.
No, I rolled double ones. 3. Doesn't really matter who I pull, I think. Just go like this.
Then just want to quicken.
We'll try Bellacor's deny there, will we? Wouldn't love you to be quickened right now. Yeah, we'll just do Bellacor's deny. What did you roll?
8.
Alright, there's 9. No, it's an 8. You're good.
Back here.
Yeah. Yeah, these psychic tests are killing me right now. It
Yeah.
sucks.
It's fine. Okay, then this guy will smite. And I guess I'll use a psychic dice. Because I don't have any other dice yet. On an 11.
God damn. So that's the flamers, yeah.
Flamers,
Yeah. Alright, what do you got? Amount of denies. Sure. Okay.
And then I'll Executioner. Which goes off. And you said you have no more denies?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a guy on 1, so it's just 2d3. For 3.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
These
Shooting,
dice, chat.
well,
What
let's
the
just do fire
fuck?
dragons.
Alright, I just need these fire dragons to flow up here.
Alright, so so it's -1 to hit and no rerolls, right?
Correct.
And then we're gonna spend for exploding 6s, of course. So the red dice is the Exarch. He's ballistic skill 2, so he hits on a 3.
Cool.
And everybody else hits on a 4. Wow, no explosions. So 5 wounds.
Okay. And then the XR. Are they all just. He's D6 plus 4.
Yeah, and everybody else is D6 plus 2.
So roll him first. Oh, Jesus. I'll reroll. We'll try to keep him alive. Oh my god, dude. This is so brutal. So roll me some damage.
Alright, so D6 plus 4.
So
For
take
6.
6. I'm down to 8.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
Alright, well,
Wounded
that's
in.
exciting. Alright.
Okay.
We backloaded all those saves. Whew.
Alrighty.
Whew.
Cool. Let's see. I have a pistol.
I think we can survive
Do
Candyman.
that.
We just got a
March
transit
here.
man.
It's not wound. I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not T3,
Yeah,
right?
they're T4.
Then the Rangers. Let's see here.
I should have advanced those demonites to that objective last turn. That was my bad. That was me being really stupid because he's gonna zero me out, I think, now.
Try and
Or
shoot
get me to
something
4.
out.
I
This
think that might kill me.
guy,
Blech.
which I don't think matters too much. I'll just shoot the. Actually, maybe only one can see them. Oh no, they're fine. I'll just shoot the flamers then with my 2 Rangers.
Yep, makes sense.
3s and deal 10. 2 hits. Rolling an extra flamer. Alright, let's start by rolling one of them. So it's a wound. I need to save my mortals for Bellacore because that went so poorly. Killing a flamer. Does it matter if I take an extra 6 flame shots? I don't think it does really. I think they're just dead anyway. I'll just roll the other one. 2 saves minus not well. 2 3-ups.
Kills the
Alright.
guy.
And then they'll battle focus. They'll hide here. Actually, can they make? Just give them 3 of my first here. Cool. All right. They fell back. They can't shoot. They got quickened. Oh, Crandrus has a gun. It's like a damage 2 shuriken thingy. Bellacore also takes -1 damage, right?
He does, yeah.
Not very useful. And pop some blues. Do I care? Not really. Shoot flamers, I suppose.
Sure.
2s and 3s. I think this is 5 or 6. 1 with rend.
4. Good.
Cool. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for shooting. Charges, just Durandress into Bellicor, I suppose.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Alright. I'll even come back, I guess. No reason to get flamered. For no reason. Go there. We'll go there. Okay, 12 attacks. Are you also -1 to hit in combat?
Yeah. So, I will probably do a strat here. Yeah, so we'll do trans hitman. So you only hit me on 4s.
Yep. Alright, so 12 attacks on 4s.
Ah, that was really good.
And then, actually, one second.
unfortunate.
So let me, because the explosions can't do mortals. So these are the 2, and then there's 4 explosions, so there should be 4 blue dice. Okay. Oh, hold on.
That's 5.
That's fine. Yeah, 2 replace those. Yeah, okay, good. So the blue dice cannot do. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Yeah, 4 explosions. Yeah, okay. Blue dice can't do mortals.
Okay.
Oh, and then so 2 red dice need to come out because that's what I'm double wounding. And then strength 4 only.
So
5s.
6s.
Oh, he's T8.
But he's -1 to wound.
Oh, in melee too.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay,
The damage doesn't count, but the
All right, and then I'll CP one of those.
Sure.
All right, so it's 6 mortals and 1 at minus. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
6 mortals.
So I take 7. I'm at 1.
All right. That is a real thing that happened. Yeah, I guess you could hit me back.
Sure. I'll just do his cap, I guess. Deuce. For 1s. Gee. Fuck. Okay. And deuce. 1! AP4, no invuln.
Picks up.
Yay!
No.
Take 3.
Oop. Yeah.
Yes. Don't know if there's anything. Could go there, I guess. And then consolidate. Can we poke around so I can see you? Or maybe not. I don't think so. So it just lives there for a bit.
Okay.
Too bad. Okay. Okay, indeed. Yeah.
Flamers, they lost 3.
They lost 3, so they would fail on a 6 here. Yay.
The blues lost.
The
3 as well, I
blues
think.
are. I will have to double check. Just roll their thing. I think they're leadership 5. And they lost 3, so that would fail unless they're leadership 6. So let's double check. Where are they? Blue horrors are leadership 5, yeah. So they'll fail. So 1 guy runs, and then 6 on 1s. 1 more.
Cool.
Right.
So I get behind enemy lines for 4. I didn't bring it down. I didn't Wrath of Cain. Okay.
So I'll get 8.
Yeah.
And 2 or 1 banner.
Yep.
All right. And then we have to see what's up here. So Bellicor might just run away. He ain't about that life, you know. Would like to cast spells with him, but he'll just deny me. And I think these guys have to go over here and burn this Farseer. Unfortunately, I don't have really many other options. Could shoot there on a decent advance roll. So let's advance these guys, see what we get. I wonder if there's a warp storm thing I could have done here too. Actually, I bet there was. Yeah, because I totally forgot about it. Actually, let's see. End of your turn. could spend all this to heal. Basically just make you shoot Be'lakor again. Um, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'll just do it to heal, I think. I don't have any other things that are useful. I could plink for mortals, I guess. Actually, well, let me think. I could maybe blow up Karandros, because I think that if I pay the points to do Nurgle powers, I can shoot through walls, is that right? Yes. So maybe it's worth keeping that, and then seeing if we can randomly kill Karandros with a Nurgle's Rod. Okay. Is that worth? It's D6 damage on a 2d6 of 8. Which is a little bit awkward. And then we could also try to do mortals with our explosion thing, but the explosion thing only works on a 6, so it's probably not going to do anything. Wave of Sickness. Yeah, those are the only ways I have to deal damage right now. Stay through a wall. Or we run away and we heal him. I don't think he runs away that far. And then it doesn't really matter. I think Be'lakor is going to die either way. And if I can kill Karandros, it's like pretty good. So we're going to call that the plan. All right. So I won't spend it to do the heal. We'll save it. We'll do, let's see, movement stuff. The Thirster. Can he? So he could go after the Farseer, and it's not too bad of a charge. So that lets these guys run back over here and do stuff. So I think we'll call that the plan. So the Bloodthirster will go over here. Alright, so yeah, we're going to advance these guys first and see what they got. Good start. That's good. That's good and fun. They go 13. So they could wander over and flamer these guys, which is like not the end of them. That's not terrible. So I guess we'll call that the, we'll do that. Should all be able to get into range because they're all in 25. I think he's measuring funky. Yeah, should be basically there. And we should be okay. The flamers over here are going to move. They're all in range to shoot these guys, so they're just going to go 12 inches at them. Whoosh. Probably have to be like there. think this
You
guy
may
might
have to
just
advance one because of the wall.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is these guys are gonna be here, and this guy's just gonna go over here, and he'll just shoot the warlocks. The change caster will hang out on the objective. The demonettes will come hang out with these friends. And then the bloodthirster is gonna go over here. All right. Psychic phase. We'll pay for +1 to cast, and we'll pay the CP to give Bellicor Nurgle power. I'm going to cast with the change caster. We'll just do Bellicor first. Yeah, they don't think the order makes a huge difference because you have 1,000 denies. So Bellicor is going to cast Nurgle's Rot on a 12. It's easy.
Okay.
I don't think it has an expanded effect, so I think it just does its normal thing. So everyone within 6 of me, it should just be these two. If I beat their toughness on 2d6, then they take d3 mortals. If I double it, they take d6. So the fire dragons take, yeah, it should. So I have to beat their toughness or equal to. It is, yeah, higher than. So I fail on them. That's okay. I got our band roll out early, and then into Candyman. Let's roll an 8, please. Fuck me. God damn, dude, this is not going well. Okay, he did stone nothing. And now he's going to die. I guess he'll smite on an 8.
I will try to die. Yeah, go ahead. Kill some fire dragons.
Yeah. Onto the fire dragons for 3.
Alright.
The change caster will cast Infernal Flames. Fails. Smite. Fucking perils is God. This is so frustrating for 3. Okay, whatever, dude. Shooting phase. We'll pay 2 to explode from Bellicor.
I'm in danger.
So we roll for everybody within 12 of him. On a 6, you take D3 mortals. So the Farseer, the fire dragons, Kandros. Yay! Blow them up. Roll D3. Roll 3. Roll 3. Roll 3. Roll 3. Roll 3. Roll 3. Oh my god, no way. Alright. I don't feel bad anymore about my psychic phase being horrifically bad and doing nothing.
Bring him back.
Yep. Good job, Bellicor. I'm so proud of you. No, I'm not. That's you failed. You failed all your powers. I'm not that proud of you.
Well, I mean, he should have already been dead, but yeah.
Well, maybe.
But I mean, okay.
Let's see. These guys will shoot the warlocks. Yeah. So it would just be 10. On 4s, re-rolling 1s because of Bellicor. And on 5s, 1 wound, AP 1. Yeah, 1 damage. We'll shoot them with 1 flamer, and then the other flamers will shoot the warp spiders.
Sure.
Flamer into those guys for 5 on 3s because we failed our power. So just 3.
4s.
Goes the 1 guy. And then the 2 into the spiders. So 13 on 3s. Okay.
5s. Take 4.
They're alive. Amazing. Truly incredible. The Bloodthirster at the Rangers. Alright, Bloodthirster. Let's kill somebody with your flamethrower. 3 shots. He's very consistent. He shoots 3 every time. On 3s. 2 wounds. AP 1. Can we get him?
6s.
Yay! Cool. The flamers that are still in range, which is just one, it looks like. 4 shots on 3s. 3 wounds, AP 2.
2 ups go to 4 ups.
Yay, go.
Down.
Charge phase.
Oh, sorry, it's psychic.
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
psychic
yeah.
after res.
Yes. That was shooting. That he did the explosion. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's right now.
4. Nope.
Oh, that's lucky.
Okay.
Charging. The Bloodthirster will try to get that Farseer as hard as he can. 6 should do it with extended engagement. So we can go here. And then I guess we will go here. Like this, basically. And then Bellicor just eats it to Overwatch if I charge, right? So you just, because they auto wound on the Overwatch shots too, right? So it literally is not even worth charging you, because you need 1/6 out of 6 dice, and if you roll it, he dies probably. Feels bad. We can declare with the flamers. Oh no, they advanced. Just kidding. These flamers will charge the warlocks. Okay. I must go. My planet needs me. The demonettes will charge the warlocks. Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna die to a smite, right? Let's try this charge. Come at me, bro.
I'll Overwatch.
Shoot me with a
whatever.
Roll a
Defensible.
6. Roll a 6 on me. Yeah. Just hold steady.
5 up.
Yeah, 5 up. Incredible. Well, this has turned. I think I failed though. Oh no, we can get to here. I'm definitely going to. Am I 2 inches there? Feels long.
Yep.
I guess so. Fighting. We'll just do Bellicor first, I guess. We will make little attacks because we don't have that many attacks anymore. Rolling once. And then on should be strength 6, so it should be 2 still. 6 AP2.
6 AP2, so 5s. Okay, kills 5. Well, let's do it different. Let's do this. 2 on the Exarch. I'll do that.
Sure. He'll just base here. The BT. We'll just can't really go anywhere, so I'll just go there. Do little attacks. Those miss. 13. 8. Yay. And he'll just chill because on the objective. Yeah, he'll just go. He'll just hang out over here, basically. The flamers.
Lightning fast.
Yep. So we hit on 5s now. It should be 10. And then strength 5, so 3 wound.
Yep.
Rolling 1s because of the change caster. 2, no AP. 1 damage. And then demonettes will be 21 on 4s. And 5. Strength 4, so it should be on 4s, yeah. Oh, that was a good roll.
They're dead.
Just do it exacties, I guess, demonettes. That is my turn, yeah.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
like, lol. I know you seem to think that things were going badly, but I mean, I think that's, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it swung, like, sort of wildly in the last phase there. If Bellicor, like, yeah, I mean, I had to roll, like, the lights out on the Nurgle explosion if the the other explosion didn't go off. But
I rolled, even before that, I rolled no charge dice and no hit dice on 7 dice with 2 rerolls. And then Bellicor survived.
yeah.
Both 10 Fire Dragons, a Super Smite, and Karandras with 2 wound dice. And then killed Karandras back and was able to, and then survived Overwatch on 5. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, for sure. Yeah, I think, like, yeah, like, getting the so yeah, I had, like, 2 shots to kill Karandras once I had survived.
Right, but, like, being alive is a miracle. Right? I mean, like...
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, like, odds are that he dies. I don't think it's, like, an automatic thing, though.
I mean, if I roll a single hit dice, I get 2 auto wounds from the Exarch at D6 plus 4. With the exploding sixes.
Sure, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
That could just kill you right there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 9 other guys, too. And then Karandras gets to, come in here.
Right.
Yeah. Like, even having to charge Karandras into Bellicor at all, I think is pretty unlucky, and then to not kill him with 2 wound dice is, pretty... I mean, it is what it is, but, like, yeah. Lol. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you played it well, but you were a little salty about the rolls, and I think you rolled pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, at that last turn, I think 100%. I agree with you, for sure.
And then you kill him, and he doesn't come back, and
right.
Blah, blah, like,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway,
definitely. Yeah, as soon as Karandras flipped over, that was like sort of wild, to be honest. I think like stuff up until then is kind of up in the air, but then like as soon as Karandras was like, I'm tired, I'm going home, then my dice like exploded. Which is like sort of insane. Yeah, for sure.
I really hate this codex so much. I think it's so... I mean, it's just undercosted flamers and, like, decent monsters, and then everything else is dog shit. It's so sad. I don't know what they did. Like...
Yeah, the internal balance is, like, sucky. Like, you'll never play a Nurgle unit. They're just, like, all bad.
Right.
It was,
it's just like you abuse undercosted flamers, and then everything else sucks. Like...
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, the downside, there's definitely like it's not like a deep codex. You just like you play like a list that mostly looks like this, and then that's it. But I think like on the grand scheme of things, it's a good codex. It's like certainly top 5 or something. I don't know if it's like Tyranids or anything.
No, I mean I think it's like as you said, it's fine, like army to army.
Yeah.
But inside, it's just like you said. I mean, maybe you could take like 3 plague drones if you really loved plague drones, but you don't have to, and if you stick any more than 3, it's bad,
Right.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, the Nurgle, the whole Nurgle side is like weird because it's supposed to be like this, like have like its own synergy. So I think you're supposed to build like a whole Nurgle list. You're like, why? And
it's slow, and
then I don't have like bloodthirsters. Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, and the Guo's the clear like worst of the big boys.
For sure. So, yeah.
Like extra pain there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
Well, GG.
Yeah, GG, man. I think that I really like your list. And I do think that I think you kind of like at least in terms of the unit matchups were like sort of had my number, I think.
I don't play this. This was just the first iteration of a BL10 list.
For sure.
I don't really run the Webgate.
Yeah.
It's
weird, and
I could have just like looked at the maps, but in real life with player place, the Webgate's actually like quite nice, and so I have this struggle where like if I play it on TTS, it's dog shit, and most of the time I just don't get to deploy it, and it's a complete, I'm just playing down 100 points for no reason.
Right.
And then if I play in real life, I play with the Webway Gate, and then I get to use it, and I'm out of practice because I have a different, I'm like using a different list. So
Right.
that's a bit unfortunate. And yeah, other slight changes. But yeah, I think Bieltan's pretty strong. Kind of like Ulthway. Eldar are fine. They're definitely not ultra broken anymore, but they feel like they're in a decent spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, for sure.
Yeah. A lot more fun than it used to be.
Right.
Minimal battle focus moves, or like using battle focus to like, move warp spiders, discord, engage, or something that's like strategic rather than like, oh look, my whole army popped out, shot you with shuriken and last blasters, and then popped back.
Yeah.
Like it's not nearly as abusive. It's more like strategic,
right?
I think, which is nice.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't run the named Bloodthirster. Or not like super surprised, but like,
Skybrand?
that's the other one. Yeah, that's the other one that I see sometimes.
Yeah, he's not phase capped is the problem, so he just dies.
Right.
He's like, and he doesn't fly, and he's not as fast. So you have to like deep strike him, and then as soon as you deep strike him, they're just like, I will shoot him, and he just falls over and dies.
Forgot about the no fly. Yeah, no fly.
He has like a cool thing where he prevents you from falling back from him. So the whole idea is like you can like warp locus him in off Bellicor, and then he kills something. Yeah, touches something. But he also gives his +1 attack aura is universal, right? Because he makes everyone angry. So he makes you better at dealing like chip damage back to him. So that's like this weird tension where he's like, engage a unit of Space Marines. And the Space Marine's like, okay, well, we have like 4 attacks now. And like our Thunder Hammer clips you for 6 or something. It's like randomly he just takes extra damage from stuff. And so he actually ends up being like less survivable than you think.
Yeah. And I guess without the 1-inch, like when you have 2-inch engagement, the deep strike charge, you can just like pile through a wall. Like it gets pretty
it's much easier for sure.
But then when it goes back to like real rules, it's like, okay, well now like he actually has to be able to like walk up the board.
Yeah,
sometime.
with his like big dumb like circle base, he has to like sneak around a wall or something, and it's like,
yeah, just one of those models where like on paper he seems good, and then you like play him and you're like, and he's just fucking stuck here, and then he dies eventually or immediately, depending on.
Yeah, I played against him in a mirror the other day, and like my Bloodthirster killed his Bloodthirster because he got +1 attack from his Scarbrand, and then like takes phase cap and then kills Scarbrand too. It's just like, all right, buddy.
It's like the old the Nightbringer duel off.
Yeah.
I remember being in a pod where a guy played Nightbringer versus Nightbringer and didn't realize that it was going to die.
Right.
And
just gets touched.
Like just walked his own Nightbringer forward and got it, immediately eviscerated. And then was screaming in the pod chat that he'd been gotcha'd.
Oh my God.
And the guy was like, "Dude, it's the same army." Like,
you have the same unit, dude.
He's like, "Well, when you saw me move into the bad spot, you should have said something." He's like, "Well, I didn't know what you're doing. Also, why are we even playing if I have to tell you every time I think you make a mistake?"
Yeah, for sure.
That was a funny conversation, dude.
Necron players. Yeah, this mission's super bad for Eldar for sure.
Yeah,
it's just like the whole faction's like
war, and I can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
and
I don't like it. This and Recover the Relics are like, for some reason I enjoy Data Scry Salvage somehow more than these missions, just because these dumb special rules.
Recover the Relics is the one where you need forward deploy to get CP. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's I mind that one less. Obviously, it's better for me, but I think most armies have access to forward deploy, and the ones that don't tend to have either Necrons have the pregame move, or they just have a bunch of CP because they're Silent King.
Right.
It seems less abusive, and I kind of like the idea. It's like, hey, if you take forward deploy, you get kind of fucked on this mission, so you're overpaying, so you can't abuse these units. And then if you it stops me from taking 30 Scorpions and Karandras and just lining up and being like, I hope I go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the other one, it hey, if you don't include forward deploy in your list, it's going to cost you. You probably should bring Mandrakes as a Drukhari player instead of just taking 30 Incubi and 9 Talos or whatever people run.
Yeah.
But then it seems poorly executed. The idea is nice, and then it's just you go second as Thousand Suns on 1 CP, and you're not going to Risen Rubricae, and then you just miss it. You know, you don't get the CP until turn 2.
Yeah, yeah. The part where it's like I think it should definitely like only trigger in your turn or something. Like the fact that it also triggers in your opponent's turn, and vice versa. Is
the problem was it was written pre-Nephilim, right?
Right.
So
and they
it was
never
just
changed
costing
it.
you 1 CP, and you were mostly starting with like 7, and
Right.
it was like a bit annoying, but fine. And now you start with 1, and you just miss out on like 2 of your 10 CP, and like the 2 most important ones.
For sure. Yeah. I honestly wish they would just like, I don't know, like make forward deploying less impactful than like make a mission that specifically like either screws or like really like
yeah, they could just have a
supercharges
rule
it.
where like here you can't forward, like the forward deploy instead of being 9 of the deployment is 12.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Or just like make forward deploys like little pregame moves or something instead of like you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But you know, it is.
But
what
really,
it is.
it's Nephilim. Like, I don't know. I'm not
For recover. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Yeah.
not a huge fan of Nephilim, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
some actions very hard, and
yeah, that's
like Marines
fair.
want to pay for warlord traits and relics, and now all of a sudden you're just starting with like 0 CP or 1.
I do think there should definitely be like some factions should just get one for free, right? And Space Marines, like there's some factions like Demons, right? Like my pregames are fucking trash and my stratagems are awful, so I don't even care about like the Nephilim stuff. But like you said, Space Marines are like I spent 5 CP pregame, and that's just how the faction's designed. And I do think that some factions should just get their free relic and warlord trait for sure. Not everyone, but some of them should.
Yeah, and then combined with the like removal of many secondaries, and the like Necrons aren't even good. They're just like good because they can take their 3 secondaries, and the second that they go back to not being allowed to take them, they're going to be not very good again.
Yeah,
it's like a very odd way of balancing.
Yeah, I almost like I think I like it if it's intentional, but if they were just like, oh, here are the Necron secondaries, like herp, these ones seem fun, and then like ended up being the big thing. Yeah, it's like most likely unintentional, but
No, I mean, come on, they like released Leagues of Votann. It was you just read it and you're like, well, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read, and then like essentially before it's come out or like before anyone can play anything with them, they're like, surprise, nerf.
Yeah. Well, I mean, putting my tinfoil hat on, like it came out and everyone read it, and then they sold out of the Leagues of Votann. Yeah, and then they were like,
I'm pretty sure they were going to sell it anyway, though.
For sure. Yeah, probably.
I just don't think there's as much. What's the saying? Never assign like malice to what can be easily explained by incompetence.
For
pretty sure that.
Yeah.
That's they're just stumbling around, and sometimes they click buttons that you think, oh wow, that like actually works. Like you were saying about the strands and the gate.
Right.
There's no way that they actually don't like. No one's gonna take a webway gate if it just fucking destroys your strands. Like it's the only thing that makes Eldar work. People literally don't soup in Drukhari because you don't want to give up strands.
Right.
You don't think I want racks? Like I would love some racks. And then they're like, oh, you take a gate and you just lose.
Yeah.
And also it can't be deployed much.
Right. Yeah. Those fortifications already not that good.
No one would ever take that.
Right.
And they had it. Were not working for Phoenix Lords in the beginning too.
They did.
Which like, lol.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
for sure.
Could go on, but we're all aware.
Yeah.
We just lived through it. Sometimes you just you get that PTSD trigger, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember about.
Yeah, definitely.
These things.
All right, dude.
All right. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll put the scores in, so we'll be good to go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I assumed it doesn't really matter. Like, final and you won, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cheers, man.
Okay, take it easy. Have a good one.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, final scores there. Yeah, so I do think killing Karandras, it's like a 6%er, right? That we killed Karandras with the Nurgle's explosion. Getting it and the Nurgle's Rot, because the Nurgle's Rot is once it goes off, which is a 6, and then it's probably like a coin flip because it's like a 6 and then it can't be denied. Once it goes off, it's either like 25% chance to one-shot him, and then there's a 60% chance to get a 60 on it. So there's like another 45% chance to blow him up with that. So it's like a coin flip if it goes off, which is already kind of a coin flip. So it's like a 20. So it was like I think we're basically 30% to kill Karandras in that instance. I wonder what the math is on Be'lakor dying there. Because I wasn't thinking... he was right. Like, he didn't roll any hit dice. And when he said it at the time, and I was like, well, that's too bad. But, yeah, it is what it is. And then he was like, yeah, it double taps the auto wounds on the fire pike. And I hadn't considered that. But that's definitely true. So if he had auto 6 to hit roll there, it would have been really strong. But it's 10 shots. He should hit 5. They all wound, and with a CP reroll, 2 should go through, which shouldn't kill me at 14 wounds. To be fair, he super smited through the 4+ deny too. So it's like not even close, right? If I 4+ the super smite, it's like not even close. I think he pushes for an executioner then though, but I have like a natural deny on that, so it's kind of a coin flip. And then he probably converts 2 gunshots. And then Karandras has to roll 4 pluses, and he's fishing for 6s and can't reroll. Yeah, so Karandras has to roll. He gets 12 attacks, so he probably gets... I guess he auto-passes 2 6s to begin with, or 2 wounds to begin with. He should get 6 hits through, autos 2 wounds, and maybe gets 1 more. So he only averages 3 wounds. So Karandras averages probably 7 damage, which is what he did. I think he did do just about average. That is what his profile is, right? Where did Candyman go? I think the problem with this, like thinking about the dice in that last turn there, is that it's just infinite coin flips, right? Between the, like, I'm trans hitmanning, we're rolling 4+ denies into 4+ saves, like into 4s to hit or whatever. So, like, the math is just fucking insane. It's like low volume coin flip dice, and each one of them changes the outcome of the future ones. Where you at, Candyman? What is Karandras? He's in here, right? No, he's not. Is he? Are they elites? Oh, I'm in Ynnari. That's why I can't find them. Duh. Yeah, 2 hit rolls on 6 attacks. So yeah, he gets 12. He should miss 4, or he should miss half, so he should hit 6. And then he had 2 auto wounds in the bank. And to be fair, like, for every one of those hits that he gets through, that's less auto wounds that Karandras has too, right? Theoretically, because he's rerolling the other dice. So I think, like, the luck dice changes the average outcome that Karandras does. Yeah, I agree, chat. Yeah, so if Be'lakor died to Candyman, right? Karandras survives, so we get cut on the assassination. This whole thing goes the same, though. So I don't know if that changes really the outcome. Yeah, shit goes go crazy. I think that I just have to, like, get my... I bet Dutes is way better about this than I am, but I have to, like, get my head in the chaos game, right? Where, like, you just, like, embrace the random, the RNG, and you make the best decisions that you can with the RNG. I'm having a lot of trouble with it because I'm yeah, I didn't think that mattered though, chat, which is why I charged, right? He would not have had the fate dice, I imagine, if he had rolled them, right? Because he would have already used them on his turn. But So not rolling 6 dice and not getting a single hit is like was fucking a little bit wild. That was like super. Like Be'lakor should have just fucking keeled over immediately after that turn happened. And he didn't. And that's when, like, that's what I said to him, right? I was like, my dice went fucking wild. After Be'lakor survived, the dice were like, oh, what? We're in this game, bro? Let's go, dude. And then, like, these guys made their charge and did damage. The Demonettes fully converted on the Warlocks and killed them. My shots here were really terrible with that unit, to be fair. This guy made his awkward 6-inch charge. Like, everything just went fucking ham and his whole army exploded, and then he like flubbed his Overwatch and 6 of the units, like 5 models died to Be'lakor's little attacks, which was wild. So like, yeah, but I think once Be'lakor survived and once Karandros died, that was the big thing, and I think that was kind of the game. But to be fair, right, that was his round 4. If Karandros survives, right, I'm down an assassination. And everything else goes the same. The Bloodthirster hangs out over here. And Be'lakor's dead. Karandros gets to push to the middle and kill these guys. They phase cap the Bloodthirster, but they can't kill him. They can maybe bracket him, and then they like survive, and he doesn't get to do anything else. So he just stands in this objective and holds it. We kill the Warlocks probably, and something goes to the middle here, and I just 12 it, right? So I actually am not sure that Be'lakor surviving versus dying would have mattered. To be fair, he should kill me with a smite that coming turn, so he should get Be'lakor for the final score. These guys would just have to roll up morale for losing 2, and they would have been fine. So he would have scored another 2 on behind enemy lines. This fucking unit, dude, survived so much. And he would have gotten a 4, because I think he gets 2 people on here. So I'm actually not sure that Be'lakor being dead would have made a huge difference there. I think once we were at that stage, and we put 2 banners back and we get 2 banners. Once we were at that stage, it was probably fine. We got 4 for rally bells, and we should max it on final turn. Yeah, Be'lakor is like, just the number of rules he has is like constantly surprising me, I think, for sure, chat. I was poo-pooing him when the Codex got released, but the fact that he's just like, you can never be sure you've killed him, because it's always, he's like, oh, you could just flub out, and then nothing happens. And maybe it's that, like, he is that profile that you can kind of use to swing yourself back in. Also, chat, if I'd rolled any one of my 4-ups over the course of that game, I think, like, literally the entire game shifts. I'm gonna be eternally mad about failing my 4-ups. Although I shouldn't be, because that strat always fails. It doesn't matter what faction it is or who's playing it. That strat never goes off, for sure. I would have gotten Abandoned Sanctuaries in the final turn, right? I would have held the middle. I didn't kill anybody in it, but I will have to held the middle that turn and that turn. So it should have looked like that. Changes from the AOR to the Codex are pretty massive. Like playing from the, like, how do you mean, Dragon Beef? I don't understand the comment. Oh, you mean from when he got released in his last data sheet? Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I'm just putting the scores in here, chat. But yeah, dudes, you're right, man. I gotta let Zinch take the wheel, because it usually works out, right? We're like 11-1 with the army. And it usually is good enough that even though the dice are bad, it puts itself in a position to win regardless. And I always see the dice happening as it happens, and then I get sad about them. But what I should be doing is like just not caring as much. I think that's a personal failing, and some of it comes from Tyranids. Tyranids have like they've always been like probably one of the most consistent armies in the game, and going to a faction that's like highly inconsistent, but like sort of gets kind of, you know, puts itself on the back of having really strong data sheets certainly helps. The psychic powers, yeah. Bellicor psychic powers are really good too, for sure. All right, chat. Oh my god, it's like 4 p.m. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Where did the day go? I did go to bed at 5 a.m. to be fair, so I'm on that schedule. But I'm gonna go assemble my Lord of Change. I'm going to be playing them Demons at an RTT tomorrow, which I'm kind of psyched about. I haven't played a game in a little while. Mostly just been just doing the coverage, obviously, last weekend. Dragonbeef made a good point about Flamers. They're really good, but it's kind of the only thing in the army that is consistent. And shoots, they kind of need them. Yeah. I mean, I agree. And I think I said that when the Codex came out, right? It's like the rest of the army is just kind of whatever, but Flamers are... Like, Flamers are propping everything else up, for sure. Flamers and the Greater Demons. But I don't know if the Greater Demons are good enough by themselves. The synergy between the Greater Demons forcing your opponent to, like, toilet bowl into them, and then the Flamers being able to, like, counterpunch is, like, super strong. But I don't know. Playing against Flamers doesn't feel like quite as miserable as it seems like he felt like it was. It's like the rest of my army just fucking turned into vapor. He killed 5 Demonettes with a spell. Or 8. He killed 8 Demonettes with a spell. He killed 100 points of my army with 1 psychic cast. Like, I don't know. His built-on number was good, though. So, yeah, overall, I think that we were probably in the driver's seat for most of that game. It just didn't really feel like it. It was a finals game, though, to be fair. Like, I should be prepared for my opponent to, like, put the nails to me. So maybe I was saltier than I needed to be. It's just kind of how demons make me. Use your Caladius to eat charges. I think it does depend on the armor too, chat. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, some armies just have no answer, which sucks. And that's brutal. I agree with that. But also, like, Flamers aren't the best at shooting Custodians. I guess they kill you eventually. Because if you, like, charge out from cover, then you're still saving on 2s with the shield guy. But yeah, they'll get you eventually. But there's stuff you can do to deny them. You can, like, if you can block line of sight to some of the unit, or you block range to some of the unit, then that's good. If you charge from, like Devin did yesterday, if you, like, charge with random stuff outside line of sight, it's good. I was not in the driver's seat. Zinch was, yeah, for sure. All right, well, I think I have homework, chat. I really have to, like, work on how I evaluate dice math. Because on one hand, the individual dice results for this army particularly are really impactful because it basically only has 6 units. But on the other hand, only having 3 of those 6 units left at the end of the game is fine. And they're good enough that you can win from there, and I shouldn't value each of them as highly as I do. And I can understand it from his part too. Like if I'm sitting here being like, oh, every 4+ failed, every 4+ that I'd failed, and like all of them were super important. You know, this sucks. Everything's terrible. I mean, I've had it happen too, where like your opponent's really salty, and you're like, well, this is good. I'm in a good position, and then you start losing, and then you're just like, what the fuck? My opponent was salty the whole time and was winning, and that sucks. So like, I should apologize to him if I was like came across as too salty. I didn't feel like I was as salty as I was yesterday, though. or the game previous. The Tyranids game, I was like, it was just funny how badly I was getting diced. But it didn't matter because it was Flamers and Flamer stuff. All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and close things out here. Let's see if we can raid somebody. I'm not sure if I will be live on Monday. I've actually been joining less. Demons into Grey Knights. Does it feel like it should be true rivals? No, I think Demons fucking trash Grey Knights, unfortunately. Grey Knights have good tools to deal with Demons. Like, they have high volume, no AP attacks, which is good. And they have Mortal Wounds, which is also good. But I don't think that... Like, Strikes and Interceptors are not going to trade up into stuff in the Demon army. They're just going to get killed. Grey Knights are not in a very good spot right now, unfortunately. They're just like a little too squishy, probably. And they just get outclassed by stuff. What did they get nerfed? They just got points cost nerfs? That is a faction where you could just straight up undo any of the nerfs to them and it would probably be fine. Oh, and ritual purification changed. Yeah. If they became Necrons where they just had like an incredible Warpcraft secondary and they had like decent secondary play and that was all they had going for them, I think that's fine. Alright. Jackster, you're back. I'm sorry, I'm just about to jump off. We just finished the game, and we had a big talk about how salty I get at dice, and I shouldn't be because I win anyway. And I want to apologize. I should just always assume that my... Oh, shit, Day 9's playing, like, the weird miniature game? Is that what he's doing right now? Oh, cool, we have to watch an ad. I just always have to assume that my 4+ deny fails, and I never get hopeful with it. Maybe I just never use the 4+ deny strat. It's so good when it works, but... Had a shit week? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's sad. Well, if it makes you feel better, my VOD channel is monetized, and you can go over there and check it out, and then you can watch all those videos if you want to hear my dulcet tones in your ear. All right, we're gonna raid Day 9 while he plays this bizarre online miniatures game. It's like the strangest thing ever. Should I play this game, chat? Is this sponsored? Does he get like a preview? I bet he does. This game looks so weird to me. It's a miniatures game online, but it's not tied to a physical miniatures game. So like what? Just play a regular game. Like I don't understand. It's weird. I don't know. All right. Jax, you have a broken jaw? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I hope you broke it doing something like wild and crazy and really cool. All right, we're going to go hang out with Day 9. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. I will definitely be back for Tactical Tuesday next week, but I'm a little bit burnt out right now, so we may be hanging out later on next week, so I'm not sure. But, well, stay tuned. I'll get it up in the stream schedule. Cheers, everybody. You got jumped? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man. That's fucking brutal. If we only look at your side of the game, you're not salty, but if we look at the whole situation, didn't take my opponent's position into account. I think that's probably the case, for sure. Yeah. I agree with that. All right, goodbye, everybody. I'm going to tune out now.